So, yep. Was there anything you particularly wanted to do, or yeah, I got it.
Okay, so can you jog my memory on? Do I know what the next like largest like grouping of humans is in the system?
In the system?
Yeah,
When you say next largest compared to what, I guess?
I'm
Like,
assuming Earth is the largest, and then Mars was the
I would
probably
say,
second
yeah,
largest.
Earth, Mars. Hell's a bit weird because you don't really know what's happening over there right now.
How do how do I get to Hell?
So, interesting thing about Hell. So, Venus was one of the very first planets, along with Uranus, okay, to basically be destroyed by the Tyrian
Okay,
planet destroyer organism thing. So, what had happened was before that, they had managed to get a lot of their people into Hell itself through various portals. But Hell is a different dimension. So, it's completely cut off from everybody else right now. Unless you go to one portal that's still orbiting somewhere around Venus. But the Tyrians are camping the fuck out of it, so.
okay. Um, do we still have any Richie scientist? Do I or hold up? Let's go talk with someone.
Okay.
Uh, I'm
Unless
assuming. Do we have any historians here or not?
historians.
I don't know who I should talk to, but I need to
What do
talk
you?
to
Yeah.
someone
What do
to
you want to
try
figure out?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where. I need to find more Richie scientists. I believe.
Okay. More Richie scientists. Whoa! I have a great person for you. Okay. So, part of the Richie fleet was actually at Mars at this time, coincidentally. It was actually
Okay.
Aaron Robertson's detachment, but they've left for the far side asteroids. Okay. Now, the important thing though, one scientist was left here, and his name is okay. I'll spell it for you, Dantalian. Okay. Now, for our, friends with good memories, he is the head scientist of Lucifer's, people back in Hell. Okay.
Okay.
So he was like one of the higher ups in terms of like the Richie scientist and everything. So, yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, they're here.
Okay. Hell yeah. I want to definitely find them.
Okay. So, you go, you find Dantalian, and you see he's currently like in this lab. It's a Lee lab. There's like various Lee scientists around. You see he's just like, well, he's honestly working the fabric bender right now because other people are handling it. You see he's just looking at like the Lee defense grid and just trying to like see if there's any upgrades he could make to it.
Okay. Cool. I want to approach him.
Okay. You go to him. You see he looks at you. Yes, yes.
Hello. Are you Dentalian?
Yes, what do you need?
Okay. So I
Other
need
people handling
a
it?
way to get to Hell.
You see he looks at you. The portal is currently being is currently being encroached upon by the Tyrian invaders. Unless you can blend in and sneak
the
in, you're not
thing.
gonna get through.
So you know a fair bit about the portals, correct?
Yes?
And how it's a different dimension.
Yes?
So we've been so focused with the
Currently being
fabric bender on going through our own dimension. Is there any way we could possibly use it to bridge between dimensions?
You see, he's engaged in like his work, but then he stops for a bit. And now you have his attention game and he looks at you. This fabric bender device, how does it work?
So, the basic form, as I understand it, is that instead of punching through two different locations, it warps the actual fabric of its reality together to cause 2 points to exist at the same point, basically.
So, you see he draws it out. Okay. So basically, but he kind of does the explanation you're saying. So you're saying the conventional warping technology right now does, as you say, basically go from point A to point B, straight path. It's not technically warping, not teleporting, it's just thrusting something at a very fast speed. and also doing calculations in the middle, which is why it's processor intensive. But what you're saying is that this fabric bender is able to take you from point A to point B, but you actually skip the middle component. You're not actually going to the distance. You're actually creating a direct portal between them. Am I
Exactly.
correct? You see, he ponders for a second. Yes, this would be theoretically possible if you had the exact coordinates for where hell is, and there are multiple coordinates, and I do happen to know it. However, and then you see he looks at you once again, and you notice he has a pretty intense gaze. Okay, intimidates you a bit, but you get used to it, right? So he then says, however, this fabric bender, what is it? How is it exactly deployed right now?
I guess it's deployed as maybe like the anchor for the ship, I assume?
Ship, he says. It's currently used for ships right now. No good.
Are you saying...
No good. No good. Portals between dimensions and warp engines for ships are fundamentally the same, but also very different. Let me explain. You see, for a warp engine for a ship, it does go from point A to point B, right?
Right.
And then this fabric bender, it is creating that hole between the point A and point B, which is good. But portals for planets, so Gabe, just for some quick context, your character already knows this, but actually every character should know it. Before the War of Legends, or I'm sorry, before the Tyrian invasion, there were giant portals connecting a lot of the planets together. Okay, so Venus had a portal that went from Venus to Hell. Okay, and then Mars had a portal. Actually, no, Mars doesn't have a portal. Mars has no portals. Actually, never mind. So basically, there were like three main portals. Okay, Venus to Hell, because that's like the Richie's home dimension, right? So makes sense.
Gotcha.
Actually, there's four. I'm sorry. The True Dynasty. Earth to Jupiter, Earth to Saturn, and vice versa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Neptune to Uranus. Okay. Those were the main portals. There were no main portals elsewhere. House Ward was going to construct one in the asteroid belt, but due to mixture of sabotage, political bribery, Richie and Lee basically made that not happen for several decades, and it never did happen. Okay.
Gotcha.
But ship portals, or rather the planetary portals, work very fundamentally the same as the fabric bender. The issue up to this point was that the fabric bender wasn't necessarily doing something new, like you like a shit ton of energy. Okay. Fabric bender requires way less energy, which is why you can use it for ships. Now, another thing that you need to do is you might be thinking, okay, well, why doesn't like Lee just construct a giant portal and then just connect it to Hell? You need the connection to happen in both ways, right? You can't just have a portal in one area. You need a portal in two different areas to connect it. So the issue is, let's say you were to construct one on Earth, and there is already one on Earth right now, but it's connected to Saturn. It's connected to Saturn, but it's not working right now. That's the second problem too. I'll get to it in a bit. You need to connect it to the one in Hell somehow, but that's not going to be like a 1 month effort. It's going to be like a multi-year effort in good times, and you also need Hell to be able to synchronize it at the same time. Okay, that's the first problem. The second problem is the Tyrians are basically doing something where they couldn't stop the ships from warping because they can track you down anyway. They stopped the teleportation between the areas as well. So that's the main issue right now. But it is worth noting, and Dantalian tells you this. He's like, the gate from Venus to Hell is currently still working. The Tyrians are using it to invade Hell right now. So that still works.
Okay. Do we have any information about what's happening on Venus?
And then you see Dantalian just shrugs. I do not know.
Gotcha.
I've been stranded here.
That's fair. Uh, okay, thank you. That definitely gives me some good ideas.
But then you see he raises his hand. Wait, you are very. You see he struggles to find the words. Ethereal.
Yes, that's a fair way to put it.
You then see he starts like scribbling like something madly, on the table. Okay, it's not gonna be on my stream, but it's delayed. Okay, but so I'll just explain it to you. Basically, he
Okay.
writes like one circle, puts an X, puts another circle with a check mark. Okay, but then he puts an arrow from the check mark to the X, which somehow makes the other one a check mark. So then he looks at you and he's like, however, there is a possible solution to connect it to Hell. Right now, Hell has one portal connected to Venus, right?
Right.
There's a portal on Earth. What we do is we destroy or disable the portal from Venus to Hell. We then, at the same time, couple the portal between Earth to Hell. That will connect the portals together. However, it will require two things to be accomplished. First, you will need to decouple the Venus Hell gate first. The second, you need to couple the Venus gate and the Earth gate. Decoupling Saturn and Earth won't be too hard because you can communicate, especially with the fabric bender now, right? But the issue is, if you're going to couple the Earth gate to the Hell gate, you will need to do it within 30 minutes of each other, which would be more difficult because how do you get messages?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, just for your own reference, the reason before you're able to like make calls between Hell and the rest of the world is because that portal was constantly running, so messages could go through it.
Okay. Gotcha. That definitely means I'm gonna need some help on this one. Alright. Thank you, Denalian.
You see he nods.
Are you busy with your work here? Is it pressing?
You see he looks around. Optimizations can still be done, but did you require something?
So, this slightly crazy plan you have, what statistically would you say is the likelihood of success? Without, I guess, any base ideas, but if this
25%.
happens,
But with you,
how much?
25%.
Okay.
But with you, 90% chance. We can smuggle you into Hell. You can tell them what's happening.
Okay. And we have no information from Hell, do we? There's no access out, is there?
We've only been receiving updates, apparently, every several months. Unfortunately, ever since they've been invaded, we have received less messages. The situation
Okay.
is apparently stable right now. They're currently fending off the Tyrians.
Do we have information from this side of the portal? What's the radius around the portal that we have, like, Tyrians?
On Earth?
Venus, sorry.
I do not know. You will need to ask somebody else. But
Okay.
probably heavy.
Okay, thank you. I gotta ask, so you have enough information on Hell, right?
Yes.
That you could help me with this plan.
Yes.
Alright, would you join me, on an absolutely ridiculous quest?
If I am allowed to. But first, he
Okay.
raises his hand up. I have a task for you.
Yes.
You see, here he looks more guarded, okay? And he actually... You don't know if he doesn't trust the elite people, but he motions you towards his office.
Okay.
So,
I'll follow him.
yeah, you follow him. You go in there, and then he kind of looks around, and he's like... He's still inspecting. No bugs. They have bug tears occasionally. I have had to remove. Then he looks at you. I have a task of grave importance, he says.
Okay.
Are you familiar with what a radio is?
Yes.
Very important radio. But part is missing. Need to repair radio. I cannot go, but you can.
Okay. Where is this radio?
Monolith, Lee Military Base. Around 1,000 miles from here.
Let me guess. It's invaded by Tyrians.
Tyrians may not be in the area, but it will be hard for you to go there.
Okay.
But because of you, he kind of like motions towards like your entire body.
Yeah.
I believe you will be fine.
Okay. What's this radio for?
I am not completely aware, but I will give you the context. Long ago, well, you see he pauses for a second. Last year, during the war between the True, are you familiar?
Mildly,
Your character would kind of know about it, yeah. War was happening, and I was informed about something. You see, there was upheaval in hell at the time, so my master, Lady Lucifer, and I were elsewhere from hell. But then, a hero named Nevermore approached us with something. It was given to us a plan and this radio that I speak of. The plan, you see, was somewhere in Les des Saints, the island of the Saints, the former dominion of the Saint of War Council.
Okay.
There, a old portal was left in ruins. However, we were tasked to repair it. But when trying to troubleshoot, when trying to debug the issue, we could not because we had noticed the weird barrier around the solar system. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
Barrier was somehow preventing travel outside. So we went and we discovered Tristram True's plot. So, the barrier was disabled and now Tyrians are here. But what it does mean is that we can now leave the system.
So you're saying there's a portal that will likely work
You see,
aside from Earth?
he ponders. Maybe. We are still investigating. But this portal leads to the home domain of one of the Saint of War Council members in the old era. His name was Solaris. It was said that he resided in the stars. Myth? Allegory? Do not know. We must investigate.
Okay. So this radio will help with this investigation.
Unknown. He holds his hands up. But Astrodamus had a vision that this will be of great importance.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm willing to go on that. You said which way the base is?
I will give it to you on the map. You will go there and find something called a AAA battery.
Sounds historic.
Yes, old era technology. Radio is very old. No current way to reproduce it.
Okay. This sounds interesting. Alright. So you're saying you'll join me on my quest if I help you fix this, right?
Yes. But you must convince them to believe in you. I have tried telling them, but no one believes.
Wait, now I have to convince people?
Lee military leadership. Otherwise, how will you get there? It is 1,000 miles away. You will need a ship.
I have a ship. Oh, wait.
Is it yours, though? He says.
I mean, it is mine. It is probably currently being used.
Exactly. Good luck, though.
Well, alright. Thank you.
He bows.
I guess I'll head out of there, and
All right.
I gotta go find Jin, I think.
Okay. So you go around, and then eventually you find Jen, and you see he's in the mess hall. He's just
Hey,
chowing
Jin.
down. Yep. Hey.
So, do you have any plans going forward?
Yeah, they have me constantly going out there killing stuff.
Fair enough. How's the front lines?
Hmm. I think it's stabilized a bit more now, but you still have a lot of actions. The Tyrians seem to have revamped their efforts. They're going to stage a second offensive anytime now. Right now, they're just
Oh,
peppering us.
huh. Okay. Have you, in your journeys, been out near Venus?
I've been there a couple times.
How recently?
Mmm. Wow. Maybe last year.
Ooh. How'd it look? What was the Tyrian radius around Venus, would you say?
Oh, well, I went last year, and that was before the Tyrians attacked. Haven't been there since.
That was before? Oh.
But if you
Okay.
do want to know, you might want to go ask Schmidt.
Schmidt?
Yeah, he was actually one of the crazy story. He was one of the people who was actually manning the evacuation ships. But whenever the planet got destroyed, his evacuation ship made it off the planet. But the Tyrians came. But the lucky son of a bitch managed to get away somehow, so he's here.
Huh.
Yeah, he's a cargo pilot now. You might be able to catch him in the hangar.
Okay. Thanks, Jen. Alright,
Go find this
I'll
ship in
leave you.
person.
Yeah, I'll leave you to your meal.
Thank you. So, I assume you just try to find him.
Yeah.
You find him. He's like, is there a Richie pilot named Schmidt? You know get pointed around. And eventually, you find him. You see he's just like loading up some crates. Venus. Ugh. Well, last what I heard was there was a lot of Tyrians around there. The portal for reference. Okay, I guess he sketches it out for you, but he kind of describes it to you too.
Okay.
Portals around, let's say, it's a pretty big son of a gun. The Ritchie portal is actually the oldest portal out of all the major portals. But it was upgraded regularly. It's around, let's say, I guess the radius, the diameter was like 600 miles in a pretty even, uniform circle. So,
Okay.
pretty big. Now, in terms of how many Tyrians there are, well, from what I heard, they're constantly sending forces in. So, if I had to guess, they probably have, what's it? I heard rumors about it. At least you're telling. Something about reproduction stuff. Those
Let me.
colonies.
Oh, wait. Hold up. What was that again?
Those reproduction colonies. Because you did tell the lead military leadership about it.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah.
So,
Let
that
me.
wouldn't surprise me if they had one right there. You know, just pumping people directly into it. But I don't know.
So, would you say there's asteroids nearby
Oh
that
yeah,
they're
Venus got
camped
blown
out
up. There's
on?
a bunch of asteroids, all bits of little planetary fragments.
Okay. That's actually perfect. I kind of have an idea from that. Thanks, Schmidt.
No worries.
Uh, who do you know who I could talk to about purchasing a ship?
Purchasing a ship?
Yeah, or I guess
I mean, unless you gotta go black market because the lead military has seized all ships.
really.
Yeah, and you don't want just a
Okay,
regular ship. You're going far. The Tyrians are gonna track you down as soon as you exit the city outskirts.
that's fair. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it.
No worries.
Have a good day. All right.
Go.
So, who was the head Lee here? I couldn't.
The Emperor, Trump, or the Shogun.
Oh, it was, yeah, Shogun Chun. Well, obviously I shouldn't go find them. Uh, I guess I'll go towards the command center.
Okay. You go to the command center. You see some people. Well, they didn't even notice you, so you just walk in.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I'll just walk on in. Uh, I'm assuming he had an assistant with him when I was at the meeting.
Trunk. Well, as the Shogun, he had a bunch of assistants. Is that the
Okay.
primary one? Not from what you can really tell.
Do I recognize anyone?
You do. You
From
recognize Masamune Soma. He's the lead general of the army. He's like leader of all like their land based units. He's the one that you guys kind of like helped out at the second largest Lee city.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I'll approach him. Yeah.
Okay, go up to him. He says, "Hey, pal, what's up?"
Hey, so I've got another crazy idea.
The first
It's
one
gonna
worked, so okay, I'm all yours.
it's gonna be a hard sell, I feel, but I need a ship to recon Venus.
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 You see, it thinks we can't send your fabric vendor ship. It's too valuable right now.
I know. Do we have any other prototypes that you guys have fabbed up, or are we still too far away on that?
You see, Chow, come over here. You see the dude comes over and he salutes. General, well, what's the progress on the prototypes? You see this dude hurriedly looks through his clipboard. He's like, we currently have 7 prototypes constructed. The latest one will only be available 2 days from now. What's the chance
You
that
have
will work? This is the one where we're using it with the least energy usage. So, not highly likely, sir.
Hmm.
What if it's automated? Sir? Autopiloted. Pal, you just want a recon ship, right?
Yeah, I just need a ship. I need to,
No?
yeah, scout the area around Venus.
Is there something about the portal?
It is actually.
Well, actually, it's fantastic that you ask, because we've thought about it too. Despite the Richards being son of a guns, they are still, our allies, even, before all this shit happened. We tried to send some ships out there to scout it. Unfortunately, they all got destroyed. But with this new technology, we can definitely make a difference there. The idea was Project Wolf. We would have this fabric bender. Doesn't matter if the ship gets destroyed. What we're gonna do is equip it with cameras, send it out. Even if it gets caught, it's gonna send all the footage you can acquire there, and then just
Okay.
transmit it back to us.
That's actually just perfect.
Don't worry. We want to know the layout of that portal too. If we can take it out and cut off a way into hell, that'll be great.
Okay, I have an idea for an operation, especially. Holy shit! Sorry,
No problem.
crazy thunder outside.
That's okay.
Uh, I have a crazy idea for an operation. So the end goal, I guess, would be that we get a portal on Earth operational to Hell. That way, we've almost reconnected most of humanity. If we pull that off, we'll have almost a perfect final bastion between Earth and Hell.
You
And
see,
in the process, we'll be destroying the only portal that the Tyrians have access to Hell through.
he smiles at you. He then pulls out a manila envelope and slides it to you.
What is this? I
The
start
exact operation
opening
you're
up.
talking about. Project Citadel. We've been discussing it for the last 2 months. No feasible way to complete it, but now with the fabric bender, this will be the way to do it.
Damn. Well, I'm glad to know that other people are thinking on the same page here.
Now, we want to make it a bit more ambitious, though. You ever heard of a multi-prox gates?
Multi-prox gates?
You then see he kind of like he gives another piece of paper. Okay, he draws it. I'll describe it to you. But basically, traditionally, how portals work, right, is a one-to-one connection. Okay, between different portals. However, the newer gates are theoretically capable of transporting between different areas. Basically, you put in, like, let's say you're in the portal on Saturn, right? You say, "Oh, I want to go to the one in Hell," or "I want to go to the one in Jupiter. I want to go to the one on Earth." This new technology will allow, well, new in quotation marks, will allow portals to teleport between multiple different portals instead of one-to-one connection. Now, you might be wondering two things. First, why is nobody doing this? And third, why say new in quotation marks? And I'll answer them. Okay. The first thing, let's address new. Technically, the original portal builders already thought about this, so it's already implemented into the portal. Okay. But the reason why it was never implemented is kind of twofold. First, Earth never wanted a direct way to connect to Hell, because think about it. If you have a direct way to connect to Hell, couldn't Hell theoretically invade Earth, like, immediately, and vice versa? Same for all the other Earths. The only portals that were constructed were all friendly. Okay? That's one of the reasons. The second one was kind of economics. Even though it was a new feature, or rather, even though it was already an existing feature, no places wanted to test it because of the fact that, well, what if it goes wrong? Because there is a chance of failure whenever you're doing this. The portals may not be synchronized properly whenever you're teleporting between the different portals, all that stuff. Okay? Even when Earth has two giant portals as a result. Because originally the idea was to build one giant portal that connected to both to both Saturn and Jupiter. But they instead constructed two different portals because if one portal failed while doing testing, that's going to completely shut down your economy for a long time. So they constructed both portals, which actually ended up working well for them because now they only have one portal because the other one got destroyed on Earth.
Okay.
So
Can I guess what happens when the portal fails?
What do you think happens?
I'm assuming you turn into spaghetti.
He nods. Or at least if there's spaghetti, we don't know where the spaghetti went.
Oh, Lord.
This is theory. No one's ever attempted it because do you know how much it would cost to shut down a portal even for a day of testing? Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Never mind. Sorry, continue.
Well, that's basically the main reason. However, we're in a pretty sticky situation. If we could reactivate the portals and somehow figure out how the Tyrians are stopping the teleportation, we can get this to work. That's the second barrier.
Okay. So, I guess I'll open up the operation folder and kind of look at it.
It looks like kind of the initial strategy. And the initial strategy, or one of the proposed strategies is basically you would actually keep the Hell portal open. Okay. The reason why is you're gonna send basically somebody, a drone probably, or like a very stealthy person, through the portal into Hell. They would then tell them, okay, we're gonna go ahead and try to do the multi-portal thing at this specific time and day. If they both do within 30 minutes of each other, it will sync up. And then afterwards, however, you need to disable the portal between Hell and Venus. The reason being, because if you can connect the Hell portal, right, to the rest of the portals, there's this, that means the Tyrians can travel from Venus to Hell, and then from Hell to the other portals. So you don't want that happening. So you got to disable it from the Venus side before you do the synchronization.
Gotcha.
And that would require the League to outline several options. One, saboteurs. Second, nuclear missiles. Third, just waging a massive attack, but that would lead to billions of deaths. Unfortunately, that might have the highest chance of success. But
actually,
go ahead.
I do have an idea on that topic.
Okay.
So, you know how Venus has been mostly destroyed and is rubble floating in space near the portal, right?
You see he nods.
A large portion of that is probably outside of Tyrian, dominion, right?
Good chance, yeah.
My idea, and I don't know if we have the materials on hand for such a thing, if we were able to sneak because saboteuring is, in my opinion, probably the strongest aspect we have here. If we were able to sneak onto each individual asteroid outside of range,
Hmm.
planting explosives and some form of directional thrust, we can hopefully coordinate a strike where each asteroid is sent towards the gate with
Mm.
explosives on it at the same time.
See, not. That could work. We could definitely do something like that. A lot of that warfare happened during the Wars of the Night between Richie and Ward. Pretty devastating, to say the least. But for us, with a fabric bender, this should be possible.
And I'll work overtime to try and keep that mission on track with my ability to hopefully keep us
You're on.
undetected.
I'll put you in contact with some Lee Admirals, see what you can do.
Yes, sir.
Alright, dude. That will be the end of your turn.
Hell yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Woo.
Okay,
Dun,
Anthony,
dun.
you're going to be next. Josh wants to be third.
Alright.
I'm
Give
hitting
me
the
a
wrist.
second. Go for it. Actually, I'm probably going to use the bathroom a little bit too. Give me a second. Ba-ba-ba. What the hell? Okay. Oh, no, wrong document. What's the... Alright, I'll be back, Anthony.
Yep.
I'm so glad.
Now I just need to find someone to tell me to go to hell.
Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Oh boy.
Man.
I am fucking exhausted.
Try cocaine.
Go fuck yourself.
Cocaine.
Huh?
You said cucaracha?
I don't know what you're fucking saying over there. Fuck you.
No habla español.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Antoine.
Eh? So I got the new Legend of Zelda, and that shit banging.
Slap.
What?
Gotcha, it slaps.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm back.
how do you
Mm-hmm.
feel about the
Welcome
recent
back.
Magic
The mom release? It's I
Yeah,
haven't really played with any of the battles or anything like
that's
that.
what I'm curious about. Is Locke here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
You said welcome back, and I didn't hear Locke, so I
There
was,
you go.
Gotcha. Okay, Anthony, you ready? Anthony?
yeah, no, I'm here.
Okay, so as you look around, a man is pointing a sniper at you. But, Anthony, from the shadows, you see he then lowers the gun. Ah,
Is he discernibly,
yeah.
noticeably human?
Yeah. He then walks out. And he looks at you. Oh, okay. You're not one of them. That's good.
And you are also not one of what I assume you're referring to as the Tyrians.
You see, he looks at himself. Ah, I guess you're right. And this man, he's a pretty decently tall dude, around like 6'3", 6'4". Looks a Middle Eastern complexion. Looks like maybe 40s to 50s. You are...
Somebody who was very surprised to find myself alive, Dr. Marcus Wolf.
He then says, Hashem Salah. Nice to meet you.
Fucking spell that.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll take that. Then he says, I assume you're with the military, or working with them. Otherwise, you wouldn't just be randomly here.
I am an independent agent of the Empire.
Okay. I'm a general of the true military. Long story while I'm here.
Same.
Very long story.
I'm surprised you managed to survive while there was a Tyrian fucking spawning station floating above the atmosphere.
Indeed. I was trying to come here to get rid of it after I was stranded behind enemy lines, but I failed. Now I'm here.
Is it just you?
Yes.
Any kind of technology with you?
Besides this trusty sniper, no. We got some MREs though, you want that.
Not my current concern.
Well, he says...
Do we know of other stations like this nearby?
Nearby? You see he gazes in the distance. No, but there is something a bit odd.
Odd.
Follow me. So, Anthony, he then kind of tells you that right now you guys are on a station named Hopewell Station. Okay. Hopewell Station is a Septium loading station, which is, the most common type of station in Jupiter, because Jupiter is the main source of Septium. Okay. And Septium is like the energy source that everybody's been using for the past 60, 70 years. Okay. So, particularly, the red spot on Jupiter is the source of all the Septium gas. Okay.
Yep.
So, he tells you Hopewell Station, but then he takes you to the north. Okay, the north dock. And then, I'm going to send this through Discord. But, you see...
Wait, are you actually streaming on YouTube right now?
I'm streaming, but... oh shit, I never put the stream link, did I? I'm dumb. But, I will still send it on Discord. Let's do it. Link. But, I'll send you the image I want to show. If I can find it. Okay, there it is.
Oh god.
The black dot, is the station. That is what he shows you. It's a gigantic structure, organism. You're not really sure.
Is it Tyrian in origin?
Yes. And it has these giant tubes, right? Extending, going down towards the planet somewhere, but you don't know where.
Oh, so this is an abandoned living station.
It's pretty active.
Lovely.
You see some Tyrian ships flying around, but they haven't really noticed you guys yet. So Hasham, is kind of pointing you towards is like, this is what I've been scouting for the last couple weeks. I don't know what's happening, though.
Well, based on my personal knowledge of the Tyrians, most of their stuff is based on organic matter and organic technology. Do we know if there's any potential organic matter buried within the core of Jupiter that they can be using, or some other type of mineral?
You see, he thinks for like a minute. Not that I can recall, but I don't really know too much about this area.
I'm going to be honest with you. Mainly because we're in a very desperate situation, and I don't want there to be any surprises between the two of us. Not that I trust you, because let's be honest, I don't know who the fuck you are.
The fact that you're not Tyrian is already good enough for me.
Well, that's where I have to be honest with you, Mission.
Oh?
I am originally human. I do have minor spots of Tyrian DNA within my system because I am more of an assassin for hire with biological power tendencies.
So I'm assuming you absorbed some Tyrians at some point.
Indeed.
I see. Okay, well, can you control it?
Yes and no.
Okay. Wow, that is a bit concerning. I'm not going to kill you because that's going to attract their attention, but...
Indeed. That's why I decided to warn you now before we try to potentially infiltrate this Tyrian base. I'm going to, in no way, attempt to use my Tyrian capabilities if I can help it, simply because I do not wish to accidentally kill a new person that I just met.
Sure. Makes sense.
Because you have frankly probably been here, stuck long enough, and have suffered more than enough. I would hate to have to accidentally kill you slowly.
If you can. But
potentially.
You say he kind of like just looks at it. I think first what we should try to do is find out the purpose of that thing.
Purpose, we have to follow the tubes.
Unfortunately, we can't really use a ship, but the Tyrians will know.
Well, that does present an issue. What power set do you have?
I'm a sniper.
Just a sniper.
Basically. I don't have any flying abilities or anything. And if I did fire something, they'll notice. For the most part. Especially here.
Yeah, with as close as we are to it.
More like... I do my best work in the battlefield when nobody's paying attention.
So, you and I are not so different, except you're definitely better at being sneaky. I'm more of an upfront approach, more often than not.
But you're the biological side, so...
Indeed. I could look like a Tyrian, if need be. I probably could manipulate one of their ships towards us, but I don't know how good of an idea that could be.
I do not think that's a good idea for now. Wait, how did you get here again?
I fell off of their space station.
Were there people with you?
There were, however, they are unfortunately probably retreating since we blew up the station we were on.
I see. Is there a way to...
Inside of a giant living organism that is likely fucked off. It's a very difficult situation to explain.
Indeed. I'm assuming you don't have any device that can indicate help for help.
I don't have any attempt at a communicator on me, do I?
No. Not without completely revealing your location.
So I just have that. I have the toy soldier. Who knows what that does?
No?
I have a toy soldier. I have the spare grenades. I have potentially a communicator, but that would reveal where we are.
Well, do you know technology? Do you know how to use it? Well,
I am very much more biological, but I can, to an extent, use technology.
Okay, let's go to the comm station. I tried to figure it out, but you're probably gonna be better at it than me.
We will see.
So, You guys go to like the comm station room, and not like the most sophisticated setup. It was a loading dock. Not that much stuff. Looking around, like simple transmissions and stuff, and the generator is still working because it runs purely on a septium environment. You did notice, however, okay, you don't know too much about like septium chemistry and its effects on like communications and stuff. But it is possible that because there's so much septium around, you could try to send like a very low emitting signal or message to, Josh and them, if you kind of roughly know where they are, and you kind of roughly know where they are. Something that like that people would think is just like, noise coming from the planet. But if somebody is paying attention, they could notice it. So something really low that Tyrians won't detect, and yeah, it's possible. The septium could interfere with it, so could discuss it rather.
We gotta do we gotta try what we can.
Okay, pick a number. 1 out of 10.
I was about to say out of what? I will say 7.
4, so you succeed. Okay. So you go ahead and start sending it, and you just have it kind of emitting at like various intervals. And it's basically just saying, SOS where you are. So.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Well, that's good, Kashim says.
I want to take, I want to look through either his scope or binoculars if he has it at the structure.
Take a look at it. Yeah, go ahead.
And what I'm looking for, I want to specifically look for if the hoses at these tubes are like, if I can tell if they're sucking up or pumping into.
You look at it, you see it's really hard to tell. Yeah, it's actually just really hard to tell at your distance.
Okay.
Because the scope, it magnifies, but yeah, it doesn't magnify enough. At least without Hashem's powers.
I can just tell him what I'm looking for. Hashem.
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to. I don't know if you'd be able to help me notice this detail. The Tyrians are very mysterious in their ways. I don't even know if necessarily they're collecting something from the planet or pumping something into the planet.
Okay.
Would you be able to tell, or do you know already?
I've tried looking at the pumps, but I can't tell if they're being sucked in or out, even using my powers.
Mm.
Wait a second. Okay, Hashem says. I don't really know too much about the Tyrians. I just know that they can detect spaceships. But what about, like, gliders?
Well, the thing that... Because I'm pretty sure I know why they detect spaceships, right? I forgot the exact reason for sure.
Basically, they're somehow able to follow the warp paths, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like the energy signature that they give off. Okay, yeah, no. So actually, I don't think they would know about a glider. They actually detect ships based off the energy signatures they leave behind.
But they can also... Okay, follow me. So, you go to, like, one of the docks. So there's like, a dock.
Yeah.
Go to, like, the west dock. Okay. Takes you to this small little, area, and there are septium gliders. So, septium gliders run entirely on septium. Okay, obviously.
Yeah.
And they're like really low noise, things. But they're very unique that there's also a mode, at least the ones constructed in Jupiter, where you don't load any gas tanks on there, so it doesn't emit energy. It literally just takes the septium in and then processes it. Yep. Since you guys are literally really close to the red circle with all the septium, you guys can do it. But Hashem's like, will this emit any signatures?
Based off my knowledge, no.
Okay.
Not if we do the direct filtration instead of having the tanks on them.
Okay. Perhaps if we just use this then.
Whatever you want to risk. You and I are in this together either way at this point.
Indeed. Let's go then. Let's just take this one glider.
Are they kind of compact?
No. They fit you guys pretty well. You can
Well,
fit like
it's
five,
like,
6 people.
oh, okay. I was gonna say if they were compact enough, I would have just carried a second one on me.
Oh, carry? Oh no, these aren't like jetpacks. These are like kind of like almost like ships, but they are called gliders.
But see, when you said gliders, I was imagining kind of like a powered hang glider.
No, I'm sorry. Like this is like almost like kind of like a ship. It just has like some
It's
wings
just a
extended
small
from
ship,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then it takes them to septium, and like the wings kind of like glide.
Yeah. Okay.
So okay, so you guys get on it. Okay, and you guys start going. Now, where in towards the thing do you want to go to?
Because we're the closest towards like the one in the like just south.
Yeah, southeast. Yeah,
So-
yes, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to go to the nearest one because I need more information about what it is they're exactly doing.
So you go down, and it goes real far down. You want to keep going down?
Down and close to it because I don't necessarily need to go to see the source. I just
Yeah.
kind of need to get near the tube.
Okay. You go towards the tube, and you feel that pesky Tyrian presence, but you suppress it. Okay.
Fucking grade A.
So you get close to it, man. Looking at it, it looks like it's sucking in stuff.
They can't have a use for Septium, could they?
At least so far, they have not seen a specific like use for it. They're powered by, well, some weird biological fuel, or rather, okay, let me rephrase. They seem to not really have any power sources or anything in their rooms, or in their ships.
It was more kind of probably more stuff like that, kind of pseudo heart within the station.
Yeah.
I imagine.
It was interesting, yeah.
Huh. They're collecting something.
Septium? Jim says.
It doesn't make sense for them to collect Septium. Even if it was to,
Yeah.
even if it was to take it away from us, that wouldn't make sense. They don't. I would think they would encourage us to get more Septium to make ourselves more noticeable to their detectors if they're that intelligent.
Not sure then.
We already know that they. Unless.
I mean, I don't know too much about Septium, but what if there's something that's here that's not Septium that they know, but we don't know what it is? And it could be something real bad.
That was the next line of thought, because what else would there be here that we know about, as you stated?
Well, shoot.
Is there any true... Do you know any true information about any excavations to this core of Jupiter?
No, I don't know anything.
Well, shall we dive deeper into this well?
Well, we don't want to go too deep, or, I don't know. I heard you don't go too deep into Jupiter, you die. Something about, I don't know, gravity. No idea, though.
Who said that, though?
I just heard.
Just around?
Yeah. A lot of Septium pilots say don't go too far down.
But who would benefit from hiding something on Jupiter?
The government?
Exactly, Hashem.
But-
Now you're thinking
But
about that
all the
right
governments?
here. Who
Like-
had direct access to Jupiter?
Well, technically everybody had access to Jupiter.
Yeah, no,
But the Trues are the main ones who controlled it, but everybody had stuff here.
exactly.
I'm confused.
Well, I'm not blaming it purely on the true government. That's no.
Wait, are you
But-
saying like every government is conspiring to hide something down there?
Maybe it's something that even all the houses fear.
Okay. Shoot. I guess we go for it.
Indeed.
So, do you start going down?
Yep, we go further down the tube. We try to. I want to keep about where we at, if not a little bit further away from the tube. While we
Okay.
follow the tube. I just want to kind of
Go down.
mediate the Tyrian presence in the brain.
What? Say that one more time.
I want to mediate the Tyrian presence in my brain by keeping a safe distance away from the actual Tyrian material.
Okay, so
So
you're saying you want to, like, let's say maintain like 2 miles from the Tyrion material, but you're going
yeah,
down, right? Like towards the
yes,
planet. Okay, gotcha.
yeah, because I want to like limit the chance of the Tyrion presence getting connected to something.
Okay, gotcha. So you maintain your distance. You start going down, and you keep going down, and you keep going down, and you keep going down, and
And we
eventually
reach.
you see like a bit of a warning pops up in the glider.
What's the warning say?
It says, uh, reaching septium crux. Pull up.
Hashem's Septium Crux.
I don't know.
Do we have any tanks that we brought with us?
Tanks?
Like full of Septium?
I guess yeah. There's probably some lying around. Yeah, he picks some up.
Well, we may end up needing them because we're reaching a point that we are running out of the ability to directly funnel it into our ship.
Wait, why? Would there be more septium here?
Well, it's saying we're reaching a Septium Crux.
I. Okay. Should we keep
Just
going or?
Well, do you want to know more or do you want to pussy out?
Okay, well you put it that way. So you keep going. And it's saying, critical, pull up.
Is there like an actual like fuel gauge as well?
No, not really. I mean, the fuel's still coming in.
So we're still getting fuel.
Yeah.
Okay, something's going on then. I'm not pulling up. We're gonna keep going.
So, you keep pulling down, and then you see like your glider starts shaking violently.
Is there a cause that I can discern?
You kind of look around. You don't really know because everything is so shrouded in like deceptium mist. You can't really tell what's happening. You just know your glider is shaking violently.
I'm gonna take mild evasive maneuvers just in case.
Okay, so you're just trying to dodge around with the glider.
Yeah, just kind of not making myself an easy target, essentially.
Mm. So, you basically try to glide around, but then you see suddenly the glider just starts sinking like super heavily. Shem says.
Are we still getting fuel?
You are, but you've lost complete control. It's just sinking and sinking.
Can I not pull up at this point?
You cannot.
Are we like plummeting or
Plummeting.
fuck? I'm gonna attempt to just catch wind with the wings, just to essentially try to actually get it to glide off, not using the fuel, I guess.
You try to glide with it, but then like you see like so there's like 4 wings, right? 2 of the wings snap off.
Like one on each side, or what?
No, both on the right side.
Fuck.
So that's like leaning. Yeah.
We're probably spiraling down.
Yeah.
Well, Hashem, I think we're gonna need to hold each other a little closer than we would expect in this far.
I think we're dead.
Relationship. Well, we'll see if we are. I go ahead and I just kind of. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna basically cut my hand,
Okay.
tether myself to him, and just kind of try to shroud us in a barrier mixture of blood and despair.
Okay. So you tether him, and he's like, "Okay, what are you doing?" And then you like do that. Okay, I guess we're trying to protect ourselves. And then you see the glider just completely start breaking the fuck apart, just flying in all the different places. Now it's just your little orb thing, kind of keeping you guys.
Okay, I'm going to use my blood to form wings to attempt to glide.
Your wings, you try to form wings, and they fly for like maybe like a second or two, and then they just snap.
Shem. I hate being wrong.
So Anthony, you're kind of losing revives while this is happening too.
Oh god, great, fantastic at this point. I thought I wouldn't lose them until the impact.
What do you want to do?
Can I tell if I'm like? Can I tell what's making me lose? Is it just the fact that I'm falling, or
You don't know. It's just like this weird like thing. You're not necessarily feeling any pain. I mean, it's getting colder and colder, but you're not necessarily feeling like some crippling coldness. You're just dying.
we can't see anything?
It's just so shrouded, in like septium mist.
Do I kind of know the direction that the Tyrian tube was?
By this point, no.
Damn.
You're at 90 revives right now.
Any plans?
I don't really have any escape strategy. In fact, he loses a couple. I only have like 10 revives left. Fuck.
My brother in Christ, I didn't know that you were going to be so dead already.
Well, I feel like we could have avoided this, but it's
How
whatever.
so?
Not gone down?
Yeah, maybe so, but we have
You're-
to figure out what's going on
You're
here.
at 85 now.
85 now. Fuck me, man.
Do you have a
Am I
decent
most-
amount?
I have about 85 left.
Okay, well, I'll see. You see, Roxas lost revive. Okay, well, shit. I just want to know why we're dying. Is this what the Septium Crux is? What is happening?
I'm not sure either. Can I can I just do like a quick bodily analysis of myself?
Sure. You try to do like a body analysis, and like, basically, somehow you're decomposing really fast. But you're literally decomposing so fast you can't even really tell. Hashem dies.
Oh man, I was actually giving some revives back.
What do you want to do?
I assume I can't give him revives if he's
No,
about his
he's
last.
done.
Well, then I'm just going to do something kind of silly, and even though I'm tethered to his body, I'm just going to do my best to throw it upwards, I guess, because what else am I going to do?
You throw it upwards, and you don't know where the fuck it goes. It's so clogged up right now. Fogged up right now. You're at 75 revives.
Fuck me, man, because I was going to yoink myself towards his tethered body going back up.
Mm-hmm.
He said 75?
Yeah.
God, is this how I die? I can't
You
sense
can do
anything.
it.
I assume. I
What?
can't sense anything, I assume.
You cannot. And then you notice your sensations are getting more and more clouded.
You know what? I'm going to do something insane.
Okay.
I'm going to get the Tyrian control.
Okay.
Let
So-
it figure out something.
You give the Tyrian control, and it like starts like sending some kind of like pulse up. And now you just wait. You're at 70 revives now.
70 revives. Well, at least I don't accidentally have to kill a Shem.
65. 60.
So wait, it sent out a pulse, so I know which way is up. Though.
It's just going up, yeah. Well, at least what it thinks is up. You don't necessarily know if it's right, but better than nothing, right?
God, this is so fucked.
55.
It's not trying to do anything else, I assume.
It's just trying to like, it's like you sense desperation. It's just trying to like call for help or something. 50.
Fuck me, man. The hell is down here? I'm gonna have to do something
45.
stupid.
Now, by this point, you don't really know if you're falling or not. You're just kind of like in the mist. It's kind of like when you put yourself in a dark room with all the senses and you just don't know what the fuck's happening.
Yeah, but I
falling through Jupiter? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm falling through Jupiter. Apparently.
Oh, you're-
Revives.
Oh yeah, you're cooked.
35 revives.
Okay. I know I don't know where I am currently,
Mm-hmm.
But about how far was I from the tube?
Uh,
Like, meters-wise.
like that was in front of you.
Yeah.
You were like 2 miles or what, 2,000 meters or however it works. But you don't know that's true anymore. 30 revise.
Yep, but if I was
What do you want to do?
Tyrion,
You should. You just gotta do something. Like, what do you want to do?
what can I do?
I don't know, Anthony. I'm just saying you gotta do something, man.
What the fuck do I do?
25 revives.
Bucket, I send out the guy Apocalypse ult, send out the fucking wolf plague in all directions.
Okay, you send it out, but because of the set, like you don't even know what's you sense it go out, and you don't really feel anything. 20.
Is there anything discernibly near me? Like, I'm just falling indiscriminately.
Yeah. Well, you don't
Like-
necessarily know your fault. You're just like complete. Your senses by this point are so overcome by the septium, you don't really know what's happening.
I'm
Besides
just
the fact that
gonna
you're dying.
do the best I can and purge the septium from my systems.
Okay. You try to purge
You know,
it.
actually, I'm going to specifically
Mhm.
purge. Like, I'm not just going to do a general purge. I'm going to focus the purge out from what I believe to be underneath me from a specific point.
Underneath you.
Like wherever I believe up to be,
Uh huh.
I'm going to focus my feet in the opposite direction and
Mhm.
purge the septium from the bottom of my feet.
Okay. So you managed to like kind of create a bit of an opening, and like you just see there is just like this weird air pocket, but it gets filled up pretty quickly. But then you repurge it back, and it gets filled up quickly. But you are staying more afloat now.
Fucking okay.
But you're at 15 revives now, because the septium's still like around you. It's not under you, but it's still around you.
Okay, well, I'm going to start creating gas pockets in each direction to try to see if I see something.
So you do gas pockets, but you just see like random vacuum like of space. There's not necessarily anything in front of you.
If there's literally nothing I can do, what could I even do at this point?
You have 10 revives.
Like, there's legitimately nothing I can do at this point, so why not just fucking kill me? Because I literally don't know what I can fucking do at this point. If I can't see shit, I can't feel shit, I can't do shit.
5 revives.
You're fucking joking me.
Anything else?
What could I tell me, Locke? Like,
No.
I
No. You gotta chill, bro. I'm not trying to like be. I'm just saying, like, what do you want to do? Like, you know.
What do I want? There's literally nothing I can do. I tried to make wings. Guess what? The wings didn't fucking work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tried to propel myself. Propelling myself doesn't work. I purged the gas from my system. I'm purging everything else from the system that isn't natural to my system outside of the Tyrians. I tried to get the Tyrian out. What can I can't pull a fucking spaceship out of my ass.
Okay. Anything else?
You know what I'm gonna do last second?
Sure.
I'm going to attempt to force my body to create the same chemical reaction that a ship does when using septium for fuel.
Okay. Okay. You do
That's pretty
that.
interesting, actually.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you try to create a warp signature. And you do manage to create it. But nothing really happens.
No, can I like force can I use it to make a force to go up? Well, what I consider to be upwards.
No. You can only really reproduce a signature. You can't necessarily generate that power.
Mm. There's genuinely nothing else I can fucking do. I can't
Yeah.
I can force myself to take in more septium, act as a septium sponge, to simultaneously create more warp signature reactions, but at the same time purge it from my system underneath me, to try to create more of a larger pocket, I guess. Like,
Yeah, you're dead.
great.
Hold up.
That's
I'm-
fine.
Can I give an idea?
Sure. You know what? Yeah, give it an idea.
Actually, hold up. I was watching
Okay.
the basketball game. What even happened? How'd this happen? How did he fall through Jupiter?
Anthony,
What?
here's an idea. You can produce, your body can produce things, right?
To an extent.
So force your kidneys to switch from what their normal processing to processing septium in your body into hydrogen, a lighter than air substance, and then create sacs on your skin to float up. Possibly.
Okay, if he's falling through Jupiter, I don't think it's gonna work. It's Jupiter.
I guess I try to do that.
I mean, I don't know.
That was a noble attempt. Actually, that was really creative, but it won't help in the situation.
Wait, how'd this happen?
Yeah,
I was literally
sorry,
watching
man.
the basketball game, so I was like listening in and out. What happened?
You want to tell the story, Anthony?
No, I really kind of don't.
So basically, he was trying to scout out this Tyrian thing, and he kept going down, and he went too far down. So now he's down. So, I will actually explain, though, what happened. So,
I respect the effort.
yeah, you know what? I do respect the efforts, though. Now,
I would have done that. I would've
so,
gone there.
the thing is, it was actually not a grand Illuminati conspiracy. The reason why... Okay, I need pictures. So, if Josh was here, Josh's character actually knows about this. Okay. Basically, Jupiter has septium on the surface and the red blah, 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 right? But whenever you get through a certain layer, called the crux, okay, it gets too bad. The septium becomes so concentrated that it starts basically immediately decomposing everything and decaying everything. Now, we never really said humans in there because they always died pretty quickly. So you've actually survived the longest time in there so far. But basically, septium there is way too concentrated. Once you get below that layer, you're basically done unless you immediately pull up out of it. Hence that warning of the thing. Also kind of unfortunate that Hashem didn't really do anything because that dude just shoots people. So, yeah. Unfortunate.
Great. Fucking fine.
Now, granted, you did get a couple warnings. But I did respect the ballsy attempt, though, because you did have to find out more.
Hey, what were the warnings? What were the warnings?
The first warning was septium, nearing septium crux, pull up. The second warning was critical, pull up.
Okay, yeah, I would have said fuck them. I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, yeah, I feel that. But you know what? Got greedy. I expect greed.
Yeah, he was in
I
a bit.
fully respect the attempt, though.
Yeah, you're a bit of a difficult situation because you're kind of stranded anyway. So yeah. But okay.
Gun to puss. Gun to puss.
Yeah, gun to this.
Sure, gun to plus, bro. So
I love gun to this.
okay. So Josh, you're now. Who's winning right now, by the way?
The Lakers up 13.
Okay, that's good. Go 13 at the half.
Yeah, well,
Okay, there we
it's
go.
the start of the third now.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Wait, I'll be right back. I just gotta pee.
I'm sorry, dude. That's tough luck.
Man, space just kind of sucks. Hin died in space. Anthony died in space. That's why I hate leaving the Earth. Or any solid ground. I just hate it. Nothing goes right in space.
For real, though.
Everyone's just dying in outer space.
I mean, I died in space.
Actually, yeah, we all keep dying.
We
in
all
space.
died in space.
That's why I hate leaving. And if I had to leave,
We
somewhere,
literally all died together in space at one point.
and all we heard for 10 minutes was space is big.
Yeah, I know,
Fuck
right?
Space. Outer space sucks.
Can I do this? Space is big. Fuck. I was starting to really resent the space is big.
After I heard it for the 15th time in 10 minutes, I was like, I'm done. I'm cooked anyway. Just kill me.
Yeah, I was like, alright.
Don't
My
prolong
last
suffering.
attempt is to put a bullet through my brain.
Literally, just fucking end me.
At least the legacies go on.
I just want to die. I don't want to be alive today.
Well, good luck with your mission. Actually, I guess it's just a, yeah.
Yep, he's gone.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, you left? Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is he shouldn't even done that. He should have just waited for a plot convenient bailout.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what I would have done. I was just waiting.
one thing I was thinking of, because he had a way to transport around, he should try to go to a different station.
'Cause I'm not familiar with exactly what the circumstances were. So again, I was like listening in and out. I just heard Arab sniper, and then Jupiter Septium. So I was like, did he fall through Jupiter? He's fucking dead anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that that he didn't really, his character wouldn't really know about that kind of stuff, because it's not exactly public knowledge, because they don't even want people trying it.
Right.
For fair reasons.
But yeah, I mean, on one hand, it's like there was a bit of an obvious way out, or obvious, like for example, like the first warning is like, okay, whatever. That's just the DM trying to scare me away from doing this. Okay. By the second warning, it's like, okay, like you should, maybe pull up by that point. The third warning was kind of like one of the wings getting blown up, but even then, he still had a bit of a chance to go up. But by that point, he was trying to like tether himself and stuff. I'm like, yeah, like he's kind of done by that point. Now the Tyrion signal thing was not a bad idea. He just did it a bit late. He did it like when he was like already lost like 45 revives. It was like 40, 50 area. So if he did it like earlier, the Tyrions would have actually tried to like swept in and try to get him, right?
Yeah.
But by that point, he was so far deep. No, the Tyrions can't even go there. Which, maybe, I'll give that fun for you guys for free. Maybe that can be used for something. Okay, but I get why he did it, because he was in a bit of a situation where he was basically stranded with this one dude on Jupiter, where there's probably no humans around. But there was one of the other viable paths would have been getting onto a glider or something, which he had, which can run perpetually and just try to go find another station. So,
see, maybe just call me a bitch. But the first DM warning of turn away, I'm out, I'm gone.
Well, people interpret it differently, right? Like Gabe, for example, like in that situation, would you have kept going after the first, or?
Especially knowing my character has no way of like navigating through.
See,
the strongest gravity in the world. I'm out. Can't do it. I can't do it.
Sure. Yeah.
I tend to push boundaries.
Yeah.
Pretty hard some places, so I don't actually know. I might have honestly. It probably could have happened to me.
Sure.
Yeah, I know that would not happen to me. I would have been like, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. No chance.
I was just too cautious. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm good.
I don't take risks anymore. I used to do them. I don't do them anymore.
I play super fucking paranoid. I will admit, I do a shitload of just prior research before doing stuff. So maybe I would have known the crux I couldn't have gotten to.
Your character wouldn't necessarily know about it, but I will say Josh's character would know. So you would have been like, yeah, we're not doing that. So unfortunate,
who knows? I could have just been like, oh shit, Septium. Wait, there's something about Septium. I probably would have gone after to get the information, to know that they don't like Septium.
Yeah.
Like, I probably would have ended up in the fucking rift myself.
It's possible, for sure.
Fuck.
Yeah. Definitely possible. So. Yeah.
I've had enough deaths in this game to understand it fucking comes for you.
Sometimes shit, you just die. But but I do like the passion though. I'm like, you know what? Fuck.
Yeah.
So,
It's hard to lose a character.
It is, especially because this character's had a pretty good run so far. So.
Yeah. It's got certainly were some interesting plot points.
I was
Sorry, Josh.
No, you're fine. No, at least player characters kill me. The DMs are killers. I don't put myself in a situation. I won't do it.
I'm good, bro.
I do everything I can to avoid the DM fucking me. But then again, it's player characters that fuck me. So I have to avoid player characters if I can't do it. That's not.
Just avoid everybody. I'm good, bro.
I'm more afraid of the players than the DM.
Fair enough.
But the last time Lux killed me, well, not him doing it, but like I fucked myself over. Was like back in the season 2 days.
Yeah.
It's been a long time because I won't push boundary. I won't push a boundary. If there's any boundary, I run.
I'll just be here.
I'm a coward.
Yeah.
I have bad luck with dice. You saw, like, the last dice you
Yeah.
could say
Evil
somebody.
dice.
Now fuck those dice. No chances.
I did
dice
one
have
roll
to
today, and it didn't work out, so.
I said bad luck. See, if I took that dice, I'd be down there with Anthony. I'd be down there with him.
We're down there, we're like, fuck, man.
Literally. I would have been down there, fucking suffering. Nah.
It would have been all three of us just been like,
Fuck.
Maybe we would have been falling through fucking Jupiter together.
we would have lost all the progress that we have technically
Yeah.
cohesively as a unit
Actually,
made.
no.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'd be stranded there. I let his ass fall. I'm not going down there.
Yeah, you would have probably like fucking.
Well, granted, your character would know about it, so you'd be like, hey guys, we probably shouldn't be going through the Crux layer because we're gonna die.
Fair enough. I would have been like, don't do it. Do it if you want. I'm not doing it.
Fucking knock him out and just take over, like, alright. But okay.
I'm just much a coward. But I like being a coward.
Yeah. But okay. Josh, you're in the middle of a situation too. Okay.
Fun times.
So you're in your crew, you're in a little ship, and you manage to go into Groff, okay? A lot of the true ships, or all the true ships manage to go into Groff, and Groff is basically just speeding away, trying to. But Groff is, like, sluggish. He's, like, kind of slow. Tyrion's, like, shooting stuff at him, and he's kind of getting sniped and stuff. And you see he's just, like, basically the Tyrions are chasing him, and he's managing to run away barely, but they're still, like, able to track him right now. So, Ricardo, it's Quado, the main commander of this. He calls an emergency meeting. So you, some of the other true generals, and your companions are there. I forgot who are the people who got left behind. Let me see.
Bunch of dudes.
It was actually a decent amount of people.
Yes! Kill these fucks!
Jesus.
Fuck this team! Fuck this worthless, injury-built dynasty! And
Damn.
of course that's 3. Of course it makes 3. Okay, it's only 16. I'll take that, though.
Is AD playing well?
Hey, he's been great.
Dude, AD's been on
I
fire.
slide a
this one.
question in.
He's great.
Go ahead.
So, if I guess we get to the point where the Tyrions are getting backed into the corner, can I then make a Tyrion character?
Yeah, Gabe.
That's
Okay.
No, you can. If the
Sure.
Tyrions ever get back to the corner, you can make a Tyrion character.
That's very, very, very unreassuring.
You guys see that monkey paw curl right there?
I'm
You
not
make-
sure how I like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, my bad.
No, that's cool. No, it's already agreed to, so that's cool.
Man,
I'm a
this
very
shit's right.
generous person.
He dragged that if out a lot.
Wait, so what's the characters that got left behind? God,
I forgot.
shit! I literally even wrote it down. I thought I did. Oh wait, it's another one. Oops. Wait, let me see. Shit, did I? Okay, so it seems like everybody got left behind except for Halima and Revolt. And of course Issa, because she's the one who rescued you guys.
That's actually really sad.
Yeah.
You know, I would say I tried, but I didn't try.
Fair enough.
I couldn't take any chances.
Give me a second, I'm just noting that down. Okay, so they're there. So then Ricardo's like, okay, what are our options here? Groff is currently running out of steam. We need a way to get out of here.
Oh my god. Okay, let's see. What are our options? How many Tyrion ships are chasing us?
So basically, there seems to be like several dozen schooners, which are the smaller ones, but they'll still fuck your shit up. But they also have like I forgot what I called them, cruisers, like the equivalent of frigates, so bigger ships. They're enough to really ruin your day. So
Okay. And what are what do we have? We have Groth, obviously.
you have your destroyers and battle cruisers, but they're in frigates, and they're all like critically injured. So none of them can really fight.
Okay.
Mavericks, that's what they are. Mavericks. Yeah.
Okay, so we're in space.
Yes.
I send a space rock and debris.
Yes, you guys are kind of just going around Jupiter right now.
The space rock and debris. How much damage do it to Tyrion ships?
They can do a pretty chunk if you throw it at a fast enough velocity.
Okay. I want to use my telekinesis and just start just chucking.
Now, hold
debris.
up. When I say chunks, it has to be a pretty big chunk.
Okay. Other big. Can I put it together and make a big chunk?
You can, but you gotta think about how much energy you're gonna use.
Okay, how much is that gonna use?
Okay, like let's say you want to take out like one schooner. Okay, probably like 20% of your energy.
Oh my god.
There's at least 20 something of them, and more is coming, by the way.
Okay, Jesus fuck.
You guys then see a carrier arrives right behind them. That's the real big. That's the real big ones that will push your shit in.
Okay. Now.
Okay, we need a plan. Ricardo says.
Okay, seems like we don't have a lot to work with.
Revolt's like, okay, what if we just like took all the destroyers and just waged a last stand, and it will buy us what 20 seconds to escape with Groff?
What are the chances that destroyers can be bait and we just have them like warp away and the Tyranids will chase them?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, I don't know. But the fact that they know Groff's a thing, they're probably gonna keep chasing us, right? Or at least split up their forces. But even if they do, I mean, you know.
Actually, wait. Tyrion's Groff's the most threatening thing, right?
Typically, yeah.
Well, this floating rock of death is pretty threatening. What if we just tried to make a last-ditch escape through, like, the darkness of space on, like, the ships?
But Groff, Revolt says.
That's the problem. I don't want to leave him.
It's okay, guys, Groff says. I can make it out.
Wait, how? How can you make it out?
I'll find a way.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't sound confident.
Well, I'm really confident. And Josh, you know, while you're considering abandoning your new friend, okay, you do get suddenly a very sharp sensation from the Tyrians.
Okay, that's not.
You try to think about it. It's not like they're hungry to kill you. The Tyrians never show emotions, Josh. It's not like they're eager to hunt you down. It's not like they're furious that you destroyed the reproduction center. You almost feel like they're anxious. No. Josh, they're scared of something. You don't know what, but they're really desperate to get rid of Groff for some reason.
Huh. You know, I'll relay that to the others. I'll relay that feeling.
You see, they think, okay, so that means Groff is definitely a threat to them, Revolt says, so maybe we should use him as bait.
I think we could use him as bait, and we'd probably be able to escape, but I already left behind enough friends. That sounds so evil.
Wow, yeah.
Revolt,
you gotta chill. And Lima's like, yo, chill.
That actually does sound villainous, oh my god. I'm becoming the bad guy?
Sound like an anti-hero.
Oh my god, I'm becoming the anti-hero. Oh my goodness, this is horrible.
That's fine, guys, Groff says. Shit! Oh, that really hurt. Wait,
Okay.
what do you mean, Ricardo says? They're afraid of Groff?
I think they view him as a colossal threat. For some reason, they just don't... He makes them nervous. As far as they can be nervous.
You didn't see 2 more carriers arrive.
Like that.
Okay, Revolt says. So, you're saying that, okay, in the short term we can abandon Groff. I'm okay with it, Groff says. But in the long term, it's going to really be bad for us.
Yeah, I think in the long term, he's better around than being chased by Tyrians.
Okay, so we should definitely do that last ditch thing with the ships then?
We're gonna have to sacrifice somebody. And, you know, if I have to make a choice, I don't want to sacrifice the floating rock of death.
Okay, I see. And then you see Ricardo's like, wait, since we're around Jupiter, maybe some of the moons here have resources? What do you mean, Revolt says? And then you see Issa's like, oh, you mean the various space stations here? So basically what he means is this. So Jupiter, obviously a very important strategic, area, source of all the septium and everything. But there's also several large moons here. Some of those moons have bases that might have something that you guys can use, essentially. You guys want to go to Jupiter itself. If you guys go to Jupiter itself, the amount of time it takes to deorbit, go into the atmosphere, and then come out safely takes way too long. The Tyrion's going to destroy you, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to just stick to space. So you want to go to the volcanoes. So that in mind, Ricardo's like, well, what if we go to Io? So Io, okay, it's a super incredibly volcanic moon, Josh. That's around Jupiter. Now, there is like a station on Io, but it's primarily a research station. So you're not necessarily sure how helpful it could be, but might be worth investigating.
I'm inclined to agree with that.
Okay, so you
So
kind of
basically what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do. Let me get this correct. So the play we're gonna go for is to try to do like the volcano dodging trick, and just hope the volcanoes take them out before it takes us out.
You see, like Ricardo says, well, it's possible, but look at how many Tyrians there are. I don't think that's going to be the plan. And then you see Revolt's like, or no, Revolt. Esau's like, wait, hold up. What if, okay, we have a fabric bender engine with us, right? And you guys do, Josh, but it's a prototype. They gave you one of the ones that they weren't super confident working because they didn't think you guys would need it because you guys are Groff.
Yeah.
But the reason why this one doesn't really work, Josh, is because it needs a shit ton of power. Like a lot of power. Way more than a ship would have. Way more than even like a city would have. But
a person could have.
Well, no, a person, yeah, will definitely not be able to supply it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Io is an incredibly volcanic area. It's also a station that looked into geothermal energy.
Ah.
If you guys can harvest that energy to power that fabric engine, it's a big if, but you may be able to transport even Groff out. But that would be unprecedented because the fabric engine has only shown it can work with like frigates and higher, or frigates and lower. Transporting an entire giant organism like Groff is going to be a daunting task. You're going to require a shit ton of energy. But if any energy is going to generate that, a volcano will be one of a really good candidate.
Yeah, it's either gonna be a volcano or Jupiter. But Jupiter, we're not gonna make it.
Yeah, you guys don't want to go there. And Septium itself is very efficient compared to gasoline and fuel and stuff. But compared to volcano energy, it's not as efficient.
Fair enough. Yeah. You know what? I like that plan. That doesn't work. We still sacrifice plays.
All right. And then, Josh, there's something that you know. Nobody here knows about it except you, Josh. Okay.
That's good.
Very important. There's another moon called Europa. Okay.
Oh, I know that moon.
Yep. Big moon. Okay. In fact, it's like scientists right now theorize there's life there. You guys looked into it. There's bacteria there, but not necessarily aliens or any shit. Okay. But
I think it's the second biggest Jupiter.
it is. Ganymede, I believe, is the largest.
Yeah, it's the biggest. Yeah.
Ganymede. Now, it is publicly a Terci research station. Okay. Just for, researching, the weird liquid metal and stuff they have there. But Josh, there's a Black Ops site there called Rabenmantel. Okay? It's German for Ravencloak. Alright?
Concerning.
Now, the Black Ops site... Okay, here's the reason why you know it. Okay? If the TIB's plan was this. It's a surgical strike base. Okay? If another War of Legends is to happen, and somehow Jupiter was compromised, this would be the strike point where you would go in there and do two things. One, take back control, or two, destroy the entire Septian supply for all of humanity. Okay? Now, the reason why you know that exists is because there's a weapon in there. Never actually, it was tested in small areas, but obviously you're not going to test on Jupiter, because it will actually actively create a biological agent that will eat all the septium. Obviously, you don't want to test it on Jupiter in case, lets loose. You guys have tested it in small labs and it works. But there, it may have something for you guys there. Because there are going to be, cutting-edge ships there. It's going to be, a ton of weapons, nuclear missiles, etc., etc.
You know what? I'll relay that information. So now I'm interested.
Now, do you want... Again, the reason why you don't... This is not public knowledge, though, is first, other people... Now, for you guys, it's not true, right? If it's only true people, it's fine, but they don't want to they don't want other people to know about this, but considering the circumstance.
Yeah, I think it's... You know what? There's probably a lot of government secrets they don't want out. But sometimes you make some sacrifices.
Okay, so you tell them?
Yeah, I'll tell them this.
So, you tell them,
Actually, how many people are here? Which people are here, actually?
So Ricardo, the three true generals. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Special
Yeah,
Admiral.
fine.
Revolt, Issa, Halima. Actually, that's basically it. Everybody else, nobody else is here.
Okay. You know what? That's all pretty much true people.
Okay.
That should be too much of a problem.
Now, granted, the highest level of the Lacking government knows about it as well.
Okay.
Just because they have a heads up.
Got you.
So, okay. So you tell them. Okay. Okay. We should definitely try to find something in there, Ricardo says. How about this? Okay. Issa and Halima. Yes? You guys try to go to Io and see what we can do there. Maybe there's a schedule there that tells us, like, the volcano timings or something. If it's something that we can see in the next... He looks at, like, the map of, like, the radar of, like, the enemies chasing you. The next, like, let's say 2 days, we'll use it. Mariah, I guess you and Revolt can go to Europa and find out what's happening there, if there's anything there.
So, can I use my stacking powers to trigger a volcano? Or is that one of those Twitch energy?
Ooh. You could, because, and the reason why you know this is because the Torsey Racer Station there does actually have a central console that controls, not controls, it's connected to the core of the asteroid. So theoretically, you could go there and actually control it like that. So yeah, you could, I guess, theoretically. Should be able to, actually.
Okay, that sounds useful, actually. That eliminates a variable. Now, what's the catch for that Torsey station? Is it Tyrion infested? Is there a mutant there? What's the catch?
So, looking at it, you guys do a quick scan. Nothing's there. Wait, that's not true. Okay, there's 2 things that we've noticed right now.
Of course.
One, there is a signal being emitted from a Torsey station. It's a SOS, but it's possible that while they're trying to evacuate from the Tyrion invasion, they just left it on, and everyone there's dead, unfortunately. Or 2, or no, the second thing, there's a very light signal being sent from Jupiter right now.
Huh. Well, let's hope it's not an unfriendly signal.
Well, it's just saying the coordinates and needing help. But honestly, we don't really have time for that right now, Ricardo says.
I agree.
So let's just focus on Europa here. Okay, Mariah, are you cool? We're going to Europa.
I'm fine with that, yeah.
Okay.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Now, you actually know the layout of the area, so... So, are you going?
Hey, I'll go.
Okay. So Groff just tries to, like, do this drive-by, and then you guys basically just fucking, like, jump out your ships, and the Tyrians ignore you guys. Or, they no. Well, no, they ignore you, and they just keep chasing Groff. So you Revolt, glide in. Jesus, they really want that bitch.
Okay, I can't confirm. We can't escape. If it ever comes... If we sacrifice Groff, we can make it out.
Yeah. So, you guys land on, like, this metallic platform. So... Let me set the scene, Josh. Okay. Europa has always been a bit of a creepy place because a lot of the metal here is like this blackish metal, so it's kind of liquidy, but it's also really creepy looking. Obviously, it's in space, so everything around you is dark, and you guys are wearing, like, a spacesuits right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you've always just had a bad feeling about this place, but...
Gotcha.
Anyway. Yeah. Oh, God.
No, okay,
yeah.
I got you.
So Revolt then, like, holds up, like, this little, like, indicator thing. He's like, well, the signal's coming from up there. Like, he points towards, like a building in the distance. We're probably fine, right?
Typically you don't want to go towards scary beams in these kind of situations.
Should we not, then?
Unless it's on the way. Is it on the way?
Well, it's the only way. It's like the one
really?
station. Yeah, that's actually where you guys need to go.
Well, that's where we have to go anyway, so I guess we have to figure it out.
So, you guys start approaching it. You guys don't see any Tyrians. Well, that's not true. You guys see, like, Tyrian corpses. Because, like, the station did put up a bit of a fight, but, yeah. Everybody here is dead.
This is a setup to a horror movie. We're the mutants.
So, you go towards, like, the entrance, and, like, there's, like, a little security station there, but you see there's, like, dried blood. Glass is broken in. You see the door still works, so it slides open for you guys. So, you see all power... Well, the power is, like, still kind of on, actually. It's, like, kind of flickering.
Got you.
So, you see Revolt, like, holds up, like... Oh, no, you guys don't use flashlight. That's dumb. You guys just use, like, night vision, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
You guys look around. Oh, that was a rat. That was a rat. Okay, we're good. We're good. Fuck. So you guys kind of in the lobby, and there's like, welcome to like welcome to Europa Station, but you see like half the letters is falling apart, falling like kind of like dangling on the ground. You see like skeletons and everything because it's been at least several months since they've been killed.
Yeah.
Well, not skeletons. They wouldn't decompose that fast, but corpses. So,
Okay.
what do you guys want to do?
But do I know where we're trying to go?
Yes, actually. So, you guys take it left here. You guys go straight. You guys then take an elevator. You then input a special code that will take you to the floor of Robinmantel. Okay? Because it's part of the station itself, but it's its own completely different level that nobody knows exists. Except for, well, you guys and the head scientist here. But the dude's probably dead, so.
Or he's a mutant now.
So, you guys go down. The door opens. So, you do notice, however, something weird, Josh. Something really off.
Alright.
Nobody is supposed to know about this station. Or this level. Okay? Only person to know about it is obviously you guys. The people with the very highest authorized clearance in the TIB. And the head scientist in the station. But whenever the elevator doors open, the hallway leading into like kind of like the main operations room, you see there's several like corpses here. Which means, in a desperate gambit, they basically tried to retreat down to the elevator, but the Tyrians found out somehow. So, this location's technically compromised now. People, well, I guess everyone who knows it is dead, like in here, but Tyrians do kind of know about it now. But they might not understand what the purpose of it.
Well, guys, the Tyrians are gonna know about this place. Thankfully, they don't seem to understand how humans work yet.
Why do you say, hey guys, it's only me, Revolt says.
Oh, I'm playing you. Oh wow, I thought you brought more people.
No, Issa and Halima went to the other thing.
Yeah, I got that. Where did the true generals go?
Oh, I think Ricardo's still commanding the ship. I don't know what Belrose and Lumini's doing. Oh, well, Lumini's spamming attacks probably could really help them. I don't know what Belrose is doing, though.
Okay, well, that's something to keep an eye on.
They probably didn't think we were going to encounter any threats.
Well, let's hope we don't encounter any. Because now, someone's been down here.
So,
Mixture of scientists and Tyrians, let's hope no one else.
Yeah. You then step in. You see the envelope immediately close and goes up, Josh.
What the fuck? That's scary as shit.
Welcome! What the fuck? Revolt says.
Oh my god.
Is the intercom system. Welcome to my lair!
Oh my god. Some scientist did this a joke.
Who's this? Is this some Riddler cosplayer? I'm the questioner! Oh, come on.
Yeah, true security does this a lot.
I knew you guys would fall for my trap card. What is happening? Revolt says.
Oh my god.
Can we just go find this dude?
It's not a dude, it smells like an intercom system.
Well, yeah, but he's speaking through the intercom system, right? I have a question for you guys.
I assume it's automated. It's automated, right?
You've never seen the system while you're here.
Okay, that's not good. If this one's playing a joke on us, so we put in some dumb security.
So, you see the front door, like the area leading to the operation room, the door's closed. You see another steel gate falls and like closes it even further, and then you see lasers form. Have you ever seen that scene in Resident Evil, Josh?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Right.
so those lasers form just heading towards you guys.
So the red lasers are running towards us?
Yeah. But they're going really slowly, actually.
Okay.
Like, you could take a nap, wake up, and it's still not halfway across the hallway.
Okay. Since I have some time, I want to mentally sense for people.
You know where he is.
Where is he?
He's literally in the operations room.
I want to telekinetically tell him I can literally see you.
Your psychological intimidation will not work on me. I'm the questioner.
I want to take control of his mind, make him turn the traps off.
He turns the traps off. Squish.
Make him come out of that stupid lair.
You see the gate opens back up, the doors walk, and then he walks towards you. And then he starts back, like, you let him step back to his senses. I'm the oh, shit! What the?
Hello, questioner.
Hey, questioner, Revolt says. You are quite the competent foe, and quite a feast for the eyes. This dude's creepy as fuck, Revolt says. Gotta cap this motherfucker.
Well,
Okay, calm down, fella.
Make it a chance to. Okay. Who are you? How'd you even get down to this level?
You look at his name tag, Josh, and it says Ethan Rubble. I'll spell it.
Alright. Okay.
And it seems like, judging by his lab coat, he's a scientist who seems like he went insane the last couple of months.
Alright. Dr. Rubble?
I'm the questioner.
Okay, he's gone insane. Okay.
Should I shoot him?
You know what? No, not shoot him yet. But threaten him. But that doesn't work. I'll just do plan B.
You see, he grabs him by the collar, puts the gun on him. I'm the questioner, and he starts peeing his pants.
Okay, talk. Why are you questioning?
I'm the questioner! He screams.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go inside his brain. What the hell is wrong with this guy? This actor's actually insane.
Okay, so you go inside his brain. Okay, basically, he was a scientist. He did escape with them. They did kind of go down here, but the Tyrians did find them out. They went through it, start killing everybody. He actually managed to play dead, and the Tyrians actually didn't notice him, and they left. But
So
he basically snapped. He's been cannibalizing the bodies, and he's somehow still alive.
remove his psychosis.
Oh shit! Actually, yeah. And then he's like, "Ah, what the fuck? Oh, what the hell? Why are my pants so wet?
Welcome back to the land of the living, friend.
Damn! What the? Oh, hi there. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. You're really pretty.
I know. You know what else?
Fuck, motherfucker! Revolts. Oh shit! I'm sorry. What's happening, bro?
Simple. What's been going on here? I assume you can remember what everything that's happened. Somewhat.
Okay. We were here. We were getting ready to evacuate, but then the Tyrians came the fuck out of nowhere and attacked us. Everybody's dead, and I'm a cannibal. Oh my god!
You know what? Remove his trauma.
Guess I'm a cannibal. Whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you're fine. You're okay. You're perfectly fine.
Yeah. Shit.
So, you know, you've been here a while, I assume.
Yeah.
You know this place.
Yeah.
What's here? We're in a bit of a situation.
I don't really know this place. I just know what some of the TIB agents told us to head down here, and the head scientist did as well. What the hell was that name? Jacob Smith? I don't know. But yeah, we went down here to try to hide from the Tyrians, but then they somehow went down here and killed us. Well, everybody except me.
Huh. How would they have gotten down here? What's weird?
I don't know, but they were... Okay, maybe I'm, like, crazy, but I felt like they were trying to look for something.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. They probably just smelled our fear or some shit.
Makes sense. Okay. You know what? How old are you?
I'm like 32.
You know what? You want to live?
I would appreciate that, yes.
Well, you may be in luck. We're here looking for anything that could help us out here. Do you know of anything that could possibly could?
In this room, no. I mean, I'm from the research branch.
What have you been researching?
Liquid metals typically. It's kind of boring, but you know, you take whatever job you can get in academia.
Yeah, fair enough. I hear that. Well, if that's the case. You'd come with us, though. Probably not safe to be.
Okay. I mean, the console still works.
Perfect. Where is it?
Follow me. So you go over there, and you obviously see a ton of sticky notes saying, "I'm the question." Like, there's actually a funny board that's like nicknames for what he wanted to call himself. What's called the Riddler, but he scratches it like, no, like trademarked. Then he wanted to call himself the Joker. No, trademarked. He wanted to call himself the Interrogator. No, that's not the theme he's going for. He went through several iterations. Eventually, he's like calls himself the Questioner.
Jesus.
But looking at the console, you do see like the terminal and everything is working.
That's good. This place is in one piece.
So, what do you want to look?
Okay, what are my options?
Okay, so you just start kind of looking through it. So, your nuclear weapons are still working. There's approximately 24 nuclear missiles here. The biological weapon, is actually still working as well. It's you could technically you still have there's still a sample of it here in the operations room. There's also several stealth craft here that has not taken off yet.
Well, guys, seems we have a plan A, B, and C. This is actually kind of crazy.
Now the stealth craft, remember, it doesn't have the fabric engine yet, so you guys can't escape with it.
But it can drift.
It can drift and stealth at the same time.
So we have a way out of here at least.
Yeah.
At least back to the ship. We have nukes. The nukes work against Tyrians. They've been effective.
I mean, they work. Yeah, they work.
Okay, we have nukes if we need to shoot them. And this weapon. Let's see what this thing even does.
Well, this weapon destroys septium. So.
Well, we need to destroy septium.
Well, we probably shouldn't use that near Jupiter. Revolt says.
No, let's not. But you know what? I don't want to leave it here either.
Okay, fair enough.
Actually, what would the Tyrians get? And then they don't know how it works. That'd be a problem.
Ooh, that's a good
Actually,
point.
We should take this actually.
Yeah. Do you think? Well, how would they know about the existence of it?
Well, they're already learning how to speak our language somewhat.
Well, when did this attack come though? And then Ethan's like, this is actually like probably after they destroyed Neptune, so like months ago. So this is before they showed cognition, Josh, or like ability to speak language.
Yes, they've evolved a bit since then. They're already trying to speak.
Yeah.
They're not good, but this wasn't turning around soon. They might learn how these things work.
All right, let's just take it then.
Yeah, let's just take it. Hope this, we don't have to use it.
Okay. Do you guys board the ship?
Is there anything else here? Interest at all?
You look at it, and then one of them says top secret. You can't do it unless you have this access code. And you do.
Alright, let's see what that is.
So, you put it in. And then, Josh, something very interesting. Okay.
Oh, no.
It is... It is a weapon. Okay. But... Okay. To basically put it in simple terms, it seems like a weapon that... It's still an experimental weapon. Basically, the idea is if you launch it into space, okay, it will basically create a gigantic, like net around it.
Ooh.
And basically trap things within that space. Now, this weapon was theoretically planned to basically use to trap any Nova fleets that would be around Jupiter, so that you guys attack the rest of Jupiter. But again, this weapon's purely experimental. It's based... You guys skip this technical details because you don't know exactly how it works. But basically, it's an experimental weapon. May work, may not work, but it is, like, very classified.
Got you. Then that could be useful, though.
And the weapon is, like... It's like this crate that you can use.
Got you.
So you'll load it into a Wayne-Metman system and just shoot it out.
If we can replicate this, if it proves effective, this could be good for...
It's the schematics.
Great. Okay, awesome. This is nice. Okay, now we can probably get out of here.
Should we take all there's like 3 stealth ships. Should we just take one?
Yeah, we don't need them all.
Yeah. We'll come back for them later. Now, which one do you guys want to take?
Oh, okay, different types. So.
The 3 are each different. One is filled... Okay, well, you don't want to take that one. That one's basically filled with nuclear missiles. It's supposed to be used as a suicide stealth ship, basically.
Maybe we should take that, actually, just in case.
Fair enough. The second ship is the stealthiest of them, and it features one of the most cutting-edge engines where it doesn't make any sound.
Awesome.
At all, okay? But the reason why it's kind of like not really advisable is because it can stealth and doesn't make any sound, but it goes really slow compared to all the other ships.
Got you.
Third ship is the most conventional out of them. It just has all-around pretty good specs and good stealth, so...
You know, guys, I wonder if I should probably take that nuclear suicide ship. That could have some value.
Ethan says, should I take it?
Can you fly it?
I was like, not really. But Revolt's like, I can pilot it.
Well, how then? Okay, well, how are we gonna get back? I can't fly.
Oh, fuck. Okay, good point. Okay, I don't know. Maybe you just take one of the ships then.
Yeah, I just have to take one. Actually, is it possible I can, like, take Revolt's knowledge of flying a ship?
Unfortunately, your character doesn't work like that because that would be too busted. I'm sorry.
That is fair.
Yeah,
You know
just being
what?
straight up, like yeah.
Okay. You know what? That's fair. That would open Pandora's
Yeah, I would
box.
open up a huge yeah.
Okay.
All right, time travel, like theoretically. Okay, yeah, it's like a threat, but
Okay, is it something that could be, is it something like a state of war? Is that possible then? Or is it such a
you could do it like okay. Let me rephrase it like this: you could do it for like if you're like really high level, you could do it for like really basic abilities, like this dude like knows how to open his computer. Okay, like yeah, but like piloting a ship requires like an enormous amount of set of skills and stuff that
Okay,
you shouldn't
so
be able to do. Yeah,
it's just like a meta thing. It's game breaking.
yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Theoretically, it should work. I mean, so
Yeah, fair enough. It's kind of like, I guess theoretically, technically, you could like move a planet with your mind.
yeah, you could if you're powerful enough, but yeah, if you're like yeah,
Yeah, fair enough. All right,
yeah,
I tried.
yeah.
Well, I guess we can take the quiet ship.
Okay, you guys take the quiet ship. And Revol's like, should we try to test it to see if they adhere without drifting?
That's a good idea.
Turn it on. You guys start flying. Now, you guys actually start going towards Groff. Albeit very slowly. But the Tyrians don't notice. Well, let me rephrase. You don't know if they notice you. But they're not doing anything to you. You're not sure of one, because they don't know you're there. Or two, because they're so focused on Groff.
Seems either they don't care about us, or they don't even know we're here.
Well, we can unstuff and just go hell mode on it. Towards Groff.
I'm not sure we'd make it there. I think we'd just get blown out of
Shit.
hell.
Well, Groff, you got it fast.
Shit.
Should we just send them a signal? Wait, let's just go to Io.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's actually, thankfully, the orbit's actually kind of close right now, so.
Actually, yeah. Oh, cool. Wow. Space helped us out for once.
Yeah, let's go. And that will be the end of your turn, Josh.
That's good. Fourth quarter. Up 18.
Oh, shit, really?
19. Come on. In this fake dynasty.
Damn, the Warriors are
Dynasty
really, yeah.
They're propped up by injuries and Kevin Durant.
Kevin
Except
Durant.
last year's ring. Last year's ring was
You
legit.
just tell the Suns that, bro.
Oh, man, the Suns are ass. They've been a healthy team in 3 years.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, Gabe, you ready? Yeah.
Ready for the last dance? You're not like that way.
Let's do it.
So, okay.
Hopefully not.
So, you do start working on that plan, right? So you're talking to the right people, and the Leaf forces have bought in to what you're trying to sell them. Okay.
Gotcha.
Because they've been planning the same thing, right? But now with the fabric bin. Oh, by the way, this is like several days later. Okay. So they did the first prototype. They do send it out, and it does manage to get pretty good footage of things before it gets destroyed. Okay.
Okay.
But I'll draw on my stream. But basically, yeah, there's a ton of Tyrian forces around the gate. So here's the gate. So gigantic gate, right? The Tyrians are basically all over it, and they've even set up like some kind of structures on the asteroids near it. You don't know exactly what those structures are, but they're there.
Gotcha.
They,
I'm waiting for the stream to
yeah.
catch up.
They don't necessarily seem like they're the reproduction colony things, but then you see also like a bunch of like ships around it as well.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, there's like
There
estimated
isn't,
like
you said there isn't any reproduction?
yeah, the little structures don't seem to be reproduction ships.
Okay.
If anything, they seem to be like anti-space defenses. So basically, if anybody came there, they would shoot at them. But this is purely speculation. Nobody's attempted to attack on the ring yet.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's that for the ring. Now, you see the Lee forces are starting to make enormous progress. The fabric bender, they haven't mass deployed it yet, but they're making more and more prototypes quicker and quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point,
One
Dantalian
sec.
works. Okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
back,
no
y'all.
problem.
Sorry about that.
No problem. I guess, do you remember where you left off at? At least, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
You were just doing the ships.
Yeah, the rings. Now the ships, they're working more, producing more and more ships with the fabric bender technology. They're getting better and better at reproducing it through like very simple tests and stuff because the Lee military is spending a bunch of resources on it, right?
Right.
Now Dantalian does come up to you, and he says, "Have you retrieved the battery yet?"
Ooh, oh yeah.
I must stress it is important, very important.
I will say the best way to get over there is with a ship. And well, I guess we're on planet. Yeah, we can get that pretty quick. We're still waiting for new ships to send out on this expedition. So, if y'all will excuse me, I will take a quick detour.
Yes, sir. The lead people you're talking to.
Alright, Denalian. Sorry about that. I almost forgot about that. Let's get this done real quick.
Here's
Hey.
an image. He gives you an image of a AAA battery.
Of what?
Of a AAA battery. This is what you are looking for.
Perfect. Other than being in this base
Yes.
quite a whiles away, do you know where it might be there?
It should be in an area where a microwave is required, but in an older area of the base. I believe I heard someone talk about it. It might be in a janitorial room or something.
Okay. Thank you. Does anybody have a ship?
There are
For-
ships you can use, but it
There are?
depends what you want to do. Now, an idea is, so you're talking to some of the lead people, right?
Mm-hmm.
An idea might be, okay, you get a Pelican. So a Pelican's like a super fast flying Lee bomber. It actually can warp in low orbit really quickly. They warp
Okay.
in, drop you off, and then come back in a set amount of time.
That's actually perfect. So let's see. Let's give this a 45-minute window. Say you drop me drop me off over top of the base. I'll search around. Meet me south side of the base.
We should probably do specific coordinates.
That's fair. You pick the coordinates. I'll meet you there.
So, you're gonna get on board a ship, right? So, you see, he kind of looks at the base. He just marks an X that will take you directly on top of like a helipad, basically, or a landing strip. So, drop you off, and then it'll warp out because the Tyrians are gonna notice its presence immediately.
Right.
So,
Is this base under attack right now? I don't remember.
it got overran already, so there shouldn't be any Tyrians there. Well, should be.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay, get in, boss. Name's Hugo, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Hugo. How long you been flying?
About 10 years now. About one of the more seasoned pilots.
Wow. To
Fortunately,
make
a
it
lot of
10
us.
years.
Yeah. It's, just hoping I get to see my family alive. But I've been saying that for the last 10 years, so it's worked out so far.
Well, I'm glad to have you as my pilot for this.
Yeah, I'm one of the best. Let's go. So,
Let's do it.
you guys take off. You guys warp there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys arrive. And you see, the Pelican is able to kind of basically almost immediately stop. It goes really low to the ground. You basically jump out, Gabe. And then you see it warps away.
Okay.
You see immediately some Tyrian ships try to follow it. But it's going back to like the capital city, so it'll be fine.
The safe zone, I gotcha. I'm going to immediately cloak.
Okay.
For sure.
You cloak.
So I've landed on a airstrip. Where's the nearest building, I guess?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not all around you, but the nearest one is like a little hangar area.
Okay.
But it connects to like the main complexes.
Gotcha. I guess I'll head towards there.
Okay. You head towards there, and looking around, yeah, it's completely abandoned, Gabe. There's nobody here.
Okay.
Let me rephrase. There's no Tyrians here. But, Gabe, you know something really interesting? There's actually a decent amount of civilians. Or not decent. There's like a sizable number of like civilians kind of hunkered up throughout the base. But you see, they have no power. The only power they have is like fucking kerosene and stuff, right? They don't have any energy sources. They're just like trying to survive, essentially.
Okay, so I'm assuming they're trapped here. Yeah, I'm gonna head towards the civilians. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. You go in the hallway, you kind of uncloak, and you see one of them notices you. And he's like, "Oh shit, you scared me, bro." You see that they are surprised by your presence, but the fact that you're not a Tyrian already makes them not scared.
Gotcha. Are you guys okay? Are you trapped here?
And they say, "Yeah, we just got pushed here. All of our cities are being destroyed. But we figured out that if we don't fight back, the Tyrians will just leave us alone."
Huh. Are you the only civilians here?
Well, there's a lot of us here actually, scattered throughout the bases, but tensions are getting bad. Supplies are running low. God damn it.
Sorry. I'd pull out the picture.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen anything like this around here?
You see the look? Not really. No dice. That looks kind of old era though.
Yeah, it's definitely old era. Do you know anybody who might be interested in old era stuff?
You might ask the madam down the hallway. One of the dudes say.
The madam?
Yeah, she's an old tinkerer. She's been around for a while.
Okay. Do you know which room it would be?
There yonder, she points you. Kind of like this really colorfully decorated room.
Okay. Thank you.
So
I'm gonna walk over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you see like this lady with goggles is just like tinkering with stuff.
I'm gonna.
Oh
I
my
guess.
god! You scared the fuck out of me. She says.
Oh, didn't mean to startle you. I'm gonna walk up to her and produce the picture. Not to be blunt, but have you seen a device like this?
You see, she takes the image and she looks at it. That's a battery, an old era battery. Everything nowadays is fuel cells, so you youngsters can't tell. But I mess with those things. I only have dead ones though. She pulls out a drawer.
Oh, mm, well, that's no dice. I definitely need something that actually still works.
Good one? Well, I still have
Yeah.
some good ones. Not me though.
Uh, do you know where I could find some?
Yeah, you go south side of the base, and I actually have a little microwave over there. It's an old era microwave. I'm pretty proud of it. There should be some batteries in there.
Okay. Um, before I head out, is there anything I should be aware of?
Oh, yeah. Didn't mean that part. The reason why the south side base is kind of scary is I'm not sure if you noticed, but supplies are low. Supplies are low, so some factions have formed amongst the civilians here. Now, nobody wants to start anything because if you start shooting bullets, the Tyrians start paying attention, but be careful out there.
Um, let me ask you, have you guys attempted to relocate? Move
Um,
towards the more, I guess, populated areas?
well, she kind of weakly smiles at you. People have already lost their homes once. They're afraid of finding another home.
Ah, that's that's
And
truly sad.
at least here, you can be shielded against the hot weather. Well, for the most part.
Well, I don't know if I can make any promises, but I definitely will try to help you guys as much as I can.
You know, if you could.
It was good meeting you. I'm
Wait,
I'm
hold
gonna go
up.
find that battery.
I don't
Yeah?
know who you are, but really appreciate your kind words. But could you do a favor for me?
Okay.
When you're down the south there, while you're finding that little battery, I also have like a little. You see, she's a bit shy. She's like, it's a doll, and not for me, but my grandniece. She lost her mom, so I'd really like if we can get that back for her. Lost it about this
Oh.
initial scuffle. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I definitely can do that.
it's like a cheapy looking thing, like orange hair. You won't miss it. It's a lion kind of thing.
Uh, okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, no. I'll definitely do that. See you in a bit.
So, what do you do?
I guess I'm gonna head towards south side, but I'm gonna cloak back again.
Okay, you cloak back and you cross from this northern section, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that as you go further south, yeah, this area gets less maintained. Because the northern section, it was like filled with like a lot of like essentially refugees, right?
Mm-hmm.
But people try to sweep the hallways, try to clean the windows, try to like maintain stuff. As you go farther south, it looks more lawless. You do see people lying around, but people here are more despondent. You see groups of people holding around wooden swords. You see some people get into like some arguments. You even start smelling like some alcohol in the air and the rolling of dice. So it looks like a casino, like a gambling den kind of.
Okay.
You keep heading south, and eventually you're up to the mess hall, and it's kind of like a makeshift market here.
Ooh, that's kind of cool, actually. Uh, what kind of stalls do I see?
See, some places sell food. Some people just sell like bolts and stuff. Some places sell some clothing. But you see, everybody here is pretty guarded. You see, owner each stall owner is like visibly armed with some kind of melee weapon.
Gotcha. Ooh, only melee around here. Okay.
Well, the reason you think to yourself, it's probably because nobody wants to fire a shot because it might inadvertently attract the Tyrians. Low chance, especially since coming in here, you didn't really sense any Tyrians close to you guys, but they're paranoid for a good reason.
Fair. Do I see the microwave?
You do not yet.
Okay. I guess I'll make my way towards one of the closest stalls.
Okay. Do you uncloak yourself?
Not yet. I
Okay.
kind of want to just snoop around their stall.
Okay. You see this person selling like some kind of like meat, like rodent ground kill kind of meat. You see a lot of it. A lot of it's kind of partially rotting, and you see they're not selling it for currency, right? It's basically useless.
Mhm.
Selling it for other goods, and the goods could be other service goods or services.
Gotcha. Uh, I'll move to the next stand.
Next stand, this person's kind of selling dyes. Not much use for these kind of times, but hey, somebody gotta make a living.
Huh. I guess I'll kind of just go to the corner, uncloak,
Okay.
and then try not to make like a big of a scene by
Mhm.
coming out.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna walk back over to the rodent guy.
Your guy says, "What you want?"
Uh, what you got around here?
Got some meat here. Some of these freshly killed. If you're interested.
Ooh, okay, yeah. One question though, how would I cook said meat?
Mmm. You can boil it. You can fry it. Chai, the gasoline guy over there, will sell you some kerosene and really mix it up for you.
Ooh,
I think there's a microwave here around here somewhere. Probably maybe in the back slots near to the gambling den. You can cook some food,
uh,
microwave some food there.
yeah, I'm not very good with cooking. So wait, you said next to like
Microwave?
the
Yeah, we'll use the microwaves then.
okay,
Gotta
okay.
make sure we
Wait,
put
could
some water
you?
in it so it doesn't get too dry though.
Oh no, absolutely. Well, I mean, if we could broth, right? But like
Ooh, yeah.
these times,
Yeah.
I get you. How's sales?
It's been going okay. Not too much, but people still gotta eat. He then looks you up and down. I wanted to give you some, if you can oblige me.
Well, honestly, I'm doing all right. We should save it for the more needy, but I will pay you for something. Maybe hand it out, pay it forward a little bit.
You see he squints at you. What do you mean by paying?
Well, what do you mean by paying?
Well, do you have any goods on you?
Uh, I've invincibilium.
You see he perks his eyebrows. Oh, whoa, hold, calm down. You have invincibility.
I have a little bit, yeah.
Okay. I'll take 300 grams.
300 grams.
For reference,
All right,
you have it in like 500 gram increments,
I have 500
so
grams.
it's more usable. But yeah, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll give him the 300 grams.
And then he gives you like, okay, what do you want? Want the big slab?
Yeah, the big slab.
Here you
And
go.
you know what? Cook that up and give it to everybody. Just for a little morale boost.
You see everyone goes towards you like, oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You see one person takes it ostensibly to go try to cook it somewhere.
While all that's happening and everybody's like getting ready to eat it, I'm gonna just head towards the microwave.
Okay. You head towards it. You find it, but it's the modern microwaves game, not like the really old one. So it doesn't have the AAA batteries.
Damn it. Of course he sent me to a new model. Uh, I look around.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any like stragglers just kind of around the microwave area?
You see people here talking here and there, and then you see one older dude kind of like hitting the microwave. God dang, I hate this newfangled shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to use the older one. So he walks away.
I'm gonna follow him.
You follow him, and he kind of goes like kind of like a maze, and eventually arrives at this like little workshop, and in there you see it's like this fucking storage shed thing, but there is an old microwave there, an old era microwave looking.
Ooh, perfect.
You see, he puts in his chicken pot pie and he microwaves it.
I guess I'll just kind of find a seat and wait for him to finish up. Kind of look around the room
Yeah.
and see what's around.
Look around. You see, just like random clothes. You see some rat traps that has caught some rats. Seems like that's where the rodent guy is harvesting it. See some stuff, and then you notice this dude on his side is that little chibi orange doll.
Wait, what?
That doll is just hanging off like his side. He has like knuckled like to his belt, notched to his belt.
Uh, ooh, okay. Are there any like oranges? Like
Oranges?
any, I guess, produce in the market area?
Back in the market area, yes.
Okay. I want to make a really quick dash for the orange. Just
Okay.
kind of
There's
run
like
out,
two
go
minutes
grab
left on the
that.
chicken pot pie, so you got time.
Yeah.
So you
I'm gonna run, grab me an orange, and bring it back.
grab an orange. Now, Gabe, it's worth noting the people selling the oranges is a very like it's a mom and like 5 of her kids, all under age 6.
Oh God. Fuck it. I just drop off the rest of the grams of invincibilium. Where,
Well, you
like,
have like a lot. You have like 2 pounds of invincibility on you.
oh yeah, okay, yeah. I'll drop like, fuck it. I'll drop half a pound. So about,
You drop it
yeah.
there, you just disappear. But out the corner of your eye, you see they stand up. Mom. And then she just looks around like confused, but she's like, you see, she makes a prayer gesture.
All right.
So you go back to like the place. You see the
I've
dude's
got
still
some
waiting.
soft.
That's off, yeah. So see dude's waiting, and then you go back, and he's like, thank God it's done. Jesus. What do you do?
I'm gonna wait till he goes for the kill and opens up the microwave.
Opens it, beep beep. The smoke's in his eyes and everything, and you just go. Shh. You get it perfectly. You get the doll. Takes the chicken pot pie. He takes it out. He drops it. Fuck. No, it's not edible. It's not edible. 3-second rule. He takes it out and he walks out the room.
Perfect. All right. Now that he's gone, I'm gonna go over to the microwave and see if there's a. I'm just gonna. I guess I probably don't know anything about old tech really, so I'm just gonna like
Look around.
bang on it, look around it, like what the fuck is that?
Turn around and then you notice, the batteries on the back.
Oh, perfect.
Take it out.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
4 batteries pop out.
Ooh, bingo! More than one. I bet it doesn't work without them all. Fuck it, I'm taking them all.
Fuck these kids. Alright.
They got the newfangled new ones. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So, what do you do now?
This went way faster. I gave them a long time. I guess I'll
Yeah, it's only
head.
been 15 minutes.
I'm gonna head to the casino area because I want to just wait around for a couple minutes. I kind of want to see who the how the gangs are
Gotcha.
grouping up and whatnot.
Okay. So you go to the casino area. You see they have some games. Okay, like they have roulette, they have like blackjack. There's some Asian style games like betting, like basically there's like I'm not sure you know of it. Basically there's animals, okay? Not like live animals, but pictures of animals. There's dice, okay? And if it lands on like let's say there's crab, rat, horse, and elephant. Okay? If the dice shows up and it indicates either of those, you get paid. So you bet on the images, and then if the dice pops up, you get paid if you got the image right.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I forgot what this game's called, but it's a pretty popular Asian game. There's darts. There's a variety of games.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and play that picture game
Picture
for a
game.
little bit.
So you go there. Place your bets. Place your bets. There's 2 dice. There's 8 animals. So
I'm gonna pick. Is there ox?
there's ox.
I will pick ox.
Pick ox. All in on ox.
All in on ox. I'm gonna put I'm gonna say all in, but I'm gonna put a pound of
Pound.
invincibility down.
Put it
Yeah.
out, and people look at you, Gabe. They're like, "Oh shit, this dude got a lot of money." You then see,
By the way, when that happens, I want to like see if there's anybody who's like really looking at me suspicious.
like, really look at you. Okay, okay. Well,
Like the pit boss.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to find the pit
You do
boss.
find him because miraculously, both the dice are ox, so you win double.
Whoa.
You then see they
Shit.
stop the fucking operation. The pit boss walks up to you. Yeah, there, buddy. Let's go chat a bit about your payment.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That was a crazy good roll right there.
So they take you to like the back, I guess. Say, so where'd you come from, friend? We didn't even notice you until then. You new around
Uh,
here?
Honestly, just a traveler wandering through.
Traveler. Interesting. You got any friends nearby?
Uh, Honestly, no. There's really nobody nearby here.
Let's see. You see they pull out their knives, Gabe, as expected. All right, give us all your money.
You just took it. I said I went all in on that table. You haven't even paid me yet.
Yeah, that's not happening today, bud.
What? Like, why? Are you the boss?
Yeah, I'm the fucking boss. And you just got fucking robbed. You better get the fuck
Like,
out of here.
all the bosses?
What do you mean, all the bosses?
Well, I mean, like,
Are
are you the
saying
boss
our
of this
is the
entire
best boss?
area?
Shut up, Harold. Okay, look, okay. I'm not the big kahuna around all of these parts, okay? But let's just say I hold my own.
Okay, that one was pretty funny.
Pretty funny. What do you mean?
You said you could hold your own.
Well, I can't hold my own.
Well, you said you're not even the big kahuna, and I'm pretty sure the big kahuna couldn't even hold his own against me.
Who the fuck do you think you are? You see, he throws his knife at you.
I just want to grab it out of the air. Fuck it.
You grab it. You see everyone got looks a bit dumbfounded. That's luck. Get him, boys. You see they pull their knives out and runs at you.
I'm just gonna cringiest thing, but I'm just gonna disappear and appear behind us.
Okay, you disappear. You think they smash against the wall? They collapse the wall behind them. And you see like the gamblers are all looking at them. What the fuck? You then see this boss dude pulls out a pistol. Everyone freaks the fuck out. Don't shoot! Okay.
Yeah,
buddy.
I'm gonna cut his hand off. That's holding the pistol. I
You
can't do
better-
that.
Ah, shit! You see, fucking like you cut it. You cut his hand off, and everyone's like, "How the fuck?" You have his hand, and you point the pistol towards him with his hand. What the
Now?
fuck, bro?
I didn't really want it to come to this, but now I'm robbing you. So where's all your money? Well, where's my money?
He's just screaming in pain. You see his assistant, whose name is apparently Harold, looking at you in fear. It's over here, Big Huna. See, he grabs a bag and it's filled with like various like goods and stuff. It's not much though. It's no invincibilium. It's just like food, some bullets, some guns.
I'm gonna grab all the goons that were nearby.
Okay.
I'm gonna string them up.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna grab that bag of stuff, and I'm just gonna drag the goons out with me as I'm heading outside.
Oh, okay.
And then as I head through the area that I came in with all the actual residents, I'm just gonna drop the bag of goods and keep dragging them outside.
You drop the goods there. You see, like the madam comes up. What's all this?
Well, I got a little ahead of myself, but I did finish your job. I'm gonna produce the little plushie.
Oh, thank you. And you took out the Shigan gang.
Is there more than just this gang?
Well, the Monolith's a pretty big base, so yeah. But they're the ones that are giving us the most trouble around here.
Well, two birds, one stone. You got a really tall pole outside.
We do.
Can you point me in the direction, please?
So you go out to the airstrip. Okay, there's a giant pole here. That's kind of like an indicator for aircraft in the past to land or not. You see them look
I'm
at
just,
you. Boss, man, please.
I'm gonna tie them from their feet and just dangle them from the pole.
Help! Why would you let us down?
I'm gonna look at or I'm gonna go back to
The residents.
yeah, to the residents. I'm gonna be like, all right, that's all I'm gonna do for y'all.
Thank you
If you
so
guys
much.
want them down, you can. If you don't, it's up to you.
They all bow to you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I hope things work out for you. I wish I could have done more.
You see, the old lady's like, wait. She runs up to you, the battle. She's like, wait, did you find the batteries?
Oh, yes, actually. Uh, I'll give her 2 of the batteries.
No. Well, we have no need for us. We're all using the newest energy cell stuff. But for your batteries, if you want to charge them, you should use like this module. You can't use the
Oh,
new ways to charge it. You have to use this thing. So plug it into like a new way, like a new energy source, like an energy cell or septium or whatever, and then you put those batteries in here and it'll charge it.
oh, perfect. Thank you. I didn't even think of that.
Thank you so much for your help.
Well, I wish you luck on all things to come. I'm gonna go over to where the ship is supposed to be.
So it comes and it gets you, and you leave.
Hell yeah.
And Gabe, that will be the end of your turn. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, sir. Woo.
Did they lose?
I'm so happy. I am so happy.
What
Fuck
was
Golden
the final
State.
margin?
They beat him like 20. They beat him like 21.
God damn!
Clay Thompson's ass.
Holy
Curry's
shit.
washed. Fuck Draymond. Jordan
Jesus.
Poole. Go to Taiwan. Worthless dynasty. Worthless team.
Kevin Looney.
San Francisco. That's a city of poverty and failure
Poverty and failure.
compared to Los Angeles, which has no poverty or failure.
Yeah, they host a famous organization, the Los Angeles Clippers.
And the Clippers gone in the first round. Kevin Durant's bitch ass gone in the second round. These fraudulent Warriors gone in the second round.
You guys got the Nuggets?
Now that'd be complete. No to bounce it, lowered advanced stats.
Hey man, you know what? Jokic has been scary.
He's been good. You know, we got to play the best offensive player left versus the best defensive player left.
Yeah? Oh,
Oh,
and
that's
he's better than Embiid? You're the MVP, Josh?
He's been better defensively. That's not even a question.
Yeah.
He's the best defensive player in the league. That's not even that close, actually.
I'll be honest.
He can't really go out the perimeter.
Yeah, I guess so. I think he's better
He's
in the
really-
paint, though, maybe. No, Andy's been really scary in the paint, actually.
He's probably a better like post defender because he's stronger.
Sure.
But everything else, no.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I can't wait to play Denver. Now, Van, I want to bounce Denver. But I don't hate Denver, so if they win,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't care. I can live with it.
But
But I don't want to see another Golden State run. I didn't want to hear. I didn't want to see the discourse of Steph Curry is like a top 5 player ever. I didn't want to see it.
Like LeBron's legacy.
Now all that's dead. Curry can go back in the basement where he belongs.
Damn.
What
Be
the
where,
fuck?
he can be where he is, a top 12 player.
Ooh,
But
relegated.
okay, Josh.
I'm sorry, I'm too hype. Okay, what are we doing?
Okay, so you managed to escape, and you are now going to Io. Okay. Now, going there, a lot of volcano activity right now. Okay.
Yep.
So eventually, you do find the area, and you do land, and Issa and Halima is here.
Well, I see you guys made it in one piece.
There's a problem.
Of course there is.
So Halima's kind of looking through, or Issa's kind of looking through the logs, and she's like, okay, so basically there is a bunch of volcano activity, but it's very possible the asteroid might have imploded it within itself.
I see.
We're trying to find a way to stop it right now, but we're gonna need a bit of time.
Well, I'm not sure much I can help with that, but I want to try. If it comes to it.
Revolt says, well, can't you use your psychic things to like do the thing?
That was the plan.
Well, hold up, Issa says. Even if you can do it, we need Groff here somehow so that you can power it, you know? But we can't right now because, he's doing stuff. So we need to somehow get him closer so that we can produce the energy to power the fabric bender. And Revolt's like, wait, how is this even going to work in the first place? Do we just plug him to Groff? I don't know,
That's a
actually.
good point. How are we gonna pull this off? Right? That's a good point.
Okay, let's think about this. Issa says.
Okay, so basically, we need the fabric bender to be powerful enough to do it. So okay, where's the device?
On Groff.
Okay, so where is it on Gross?
Just inside him somewhere. And we do need it inside of Groff if we want to use Groff as the thing.
So if the volcano hits Groth, will the power radiate through him enough to charge the?
That is crazy enough an idea, Revolt says. I think we should try it. I agree, Halima says. Issa's like, whoa, hold up. We might accidentally kill Groff before the Tyrians get to him. Let's think about this a bit better, guys.
Okay. Maybe I could, like, manipulate the explosion to go at the right place in him.
Okay. Wait! Revolt says. What if we got Groff to go over Io, open its mouth, and then you, Yari, directs the lava flowing into a generator of some sort, and then we take the power and we go to the fabric bender.
That is so insane, I'm willing to try it.
I'm willing to try it, but the question is first, we're going to need to connect a cable to the fabric bender from this device here. Which, thankfully for us, I think there's probably somewhere on the station for it. Another thing is, Yari, obviously, you need to be ready. And third, we're going to need to somehow control this volcano activity so it explodes at the right time. Because we can probably do it, we're probably going to need to do it in under like a minute.
Well, you know what, I performed the first ever psychic brain surgery, so, you know, I'm all for first time evers.
Okay, let's go find a cable. Issa, I guess, handle it. Okay? Halima, you should probably stay here. Why? I feel like I can contribute to you guys. Yeah, maybe.
You know what, maybe. Just don't do anything you would do.
Are you saying I... Okay.
Just don't go running off flaying in volcanoes of death.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, anymore.
So, you guys go try to find a cable. You guys are looking around. Not much dice, but eventually you guys do find this gigantic... So basically this cable is kind of used to like tether ships that land here because the surface doesn't have... Kind of dangerous. You want to tether the ship so it doesn't rock the fuck all the time.
Yeah.
So this cable, you could theoretically extend it far enough, real far enough, that you can connect it to the fabric bender. Then you just need to redirect the energy all into like a core, like an energy core here, that will then go through this cable. The question now is, first, you're going to need to find a core that's big enough that can contain all the energy, which is probably somewhere on the station. But the second thing is also, you know, waiting for the volcano to erupt. And third, contacting Groff and them to let them know this.
So since Groth communicates with his mind, can I talk to him from this distance?
Now, other people can't, but you actually can if you extend your range.
But will that attract unwanted guests?
Possible.
Well, shit.
Pick one number. That will be the fail number.
Okay, so 90% chance.
Yeah.
Okay, one. What are the odds of 1?
9. Wow, it just landed 1 for a minute, then went 9. Holy shit, that's funny.
I was gonna die. I was gonna shoot myself with a shotgun.
So, you talk to Groff. Hello?
Hi.
Oi!
So, well, first things first. How are you holding up?
We're doing okay.
I assume he's lying to me.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is we have a means to help.
Okay.
I guess I'll run it down for him.
Okay, so the question is, yeah, I can probably stay still for 10 minutes while they're attacking me.
That makes it sound horrible.
And then you see, you think about it. Do you want to try to extend your connection to Ricardo and them?
How risky is that?
2 numbers.
Oh my god. One and 2.
One's 3, one's 2. Okay, you fail, but they don't notice you.
I'll take those. I'll take.
You want me to just tell them? Groff says.
Yeah.
Okay, they told me to tell you that I can't do that.
Shit. Okay, ask them if there's a more efficient way.
They say, they're asking why you can't just talk to them directly.
If I do, we'll get detected, and then we're gonna get shot by something. I assume.
Okay. Let me tell them that. Okay, they said understandable. Well, they're saying that I could probably sustain. Ow, ow. Okay, I'm sorry. They're saying I can probably sustain like 30 minutes. No. I'm sorry. 30 seconds worth of damage.
Shit. I'll communicate this to Reva. Can we do this in 30 seconds?
Okay, there is a way. What if we took this cable, strapped it to the stealth ship? As soon as he opens his mouth, we warp into Groff's mouth. Take the cable, attach it, but at the same time we have to guarantee the volcano eruption is going to happen, so you might have to do that. And then channel it through and shoot it directly to the cable and then power Groff. But at the same time, Issa and Halima have to already be inside Groff as well.
I assume they can get on board the stealth ship.
Yes.
Okay, so...
But then you'll be left behind down here.
That's the problem. I'll be stuck here.
Yeah, I mean, now granted, as soon as you direct it into the fabric bender, I guess... Wait! We have 2 ships here. The stealth ship, and then the ship that Issa and them took. So, this might be possible. But, you have to be able to do this in, really short amount of time.
Well, I would seem so, and then I'm the sacrifice.
Well, I believe in your abilities to survive.
So I'm basically going to have to take that ship and try to drift away.
Yes.
Well, this sucks.
We'll pick you up.
I don't think... No, it'd be too risky. If you guys get away, just get away.
I'll try. We'll see.
Actually, if that's the case... Actually, wait. What ship's faster? The one they took or the stealth ship?
The one they took.
Okay. You know what? They can probably warp him with that ship, and I'll just try to get away on the stealth ship.
Makes sense, Revolt says. Speed is the utmost priority by that point.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go get that ready. You start focusing on your chakras, I guess. Issa, how about you handle timing and everything? Halima, don't break anything. Okay.
Well, let's maybe get together. This could be the last rodeo, I suppose.
Issa says, wait, I can also use my time magic to buy you several more seconds.
I could try to throw myself onto Groth.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, I'll throw myself back down, I guess.
Yeah. But they'll probably still try to chase Groff,
Yeah.
in vain, but still.
Yeah.
So, okay, does everyone know their roles? Good. Let's split up. So, Josh, you go to the central console area where you can feel the locus of energy that's flowing through Isle right now. So, okay. You want to try first getting a feel for how much energy it will take?
Yeah, let's see how much it's gonna take.
So, if you just want to control the lava that will erupt, that's actually relatively easy. If you want to trigger the things that happen, that will take a lot of energy, but easy. If you want to do this all within the span of 30 seconds, all at the same time, while also thinking about the fact that you will have to reserve some energy to propel yourself to escape, that becomes the hard part.
Is it possible?
Nothing's impossible, Josh. Nothing's impossible. Now, I'm not going to be so cool to put it in a dice roll, because there's things you can do to improve the chances, okay?
I was gonna use all my ultra power ups. I was gonna use all my ult.
That will give you a 20% chance of succeeding.
Oh my god!
That's why, Josh, I said there's ways you can do to improve this.
Okay.
So, look, one of the ways you can do, you start consulting your terminal, okay? The volcano is currently unstable right now, right? But there are periods where you can try to time the stability. The period where it's the most stable, that's when it's the easiest to control. that could increase your success by, okay amount. Another thing is that you need to also time, time whenever Groff and them fly by. You don't want to just like start channeling it whenever they haven't directly flown by yet, because then you have to like hold it in reserve, wait for them to connect the cable, then shoot it out. So, you guys need to find like a good way to time it. So, you want to talk to Groff and them?
Yeah.
So, consulting your forecasting, it's predicting that the next stable period will be in 5 minutes. Okay. Now, do you want to tell Groff, okay, maybe just like go over Io, open its mouth directly above where you guys are at 5 minutes from now?
How fast is Groth? I assume he's pretty quick.
Yeah, pretty quick dude, but he's also kind of injured. So
I'm gonna say, how injured?
well, when you left him, he was still able to escape, but you don't know by this point because it's been like an hour or two.
Okay, I'm gonna say about 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, you tell him 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Maybe 7 minutes.
Okay,
Actually, how long can I keep him on a calm for?
keep it calm and then channel it.
Actually, no, how long can I keep him on the on calm?
That won't be too much work.
Okay. How good's his like start and stop? Can he like go quick, or is he just like his momentum?
He does need to slow down. At least when it comes to like going above like other surfaces and stuff.
Okay. So that's the case. 6 minutes 30 seconds should be good enough, just in case he's injured. Especially if he has slowed down. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask Groth to tell Ricardo if 6 minutes and 30 seconds is good enough to factor in his injuries.
You see, he kind of like doesn't talk for a bit, and he says 7 minutes, and
Okay.
they'll give directions to Groff.
Okay, 7 minutes.
Okay, the time has been marked. 7 minutes from now.
And actually, it's a volcano.
Yes.
So it's already
multiple volcanoes. It's a giant
so,
astro.
yeah, it's a huge volcano. So a volcano's powerful.
Yes.
It shouldn't take a doomsday volcano to power this thing.
You don't know. That's the thing.
Fuck. Okay. What usually powers these things?
Great question, Josh. So, for the purposes of testing on Io, there are actually basically called instability generators. Okay. The idea is for you to basically make whenever it's stable, it's easy to control. Okay. But basically, you want to keep it stable. Then give them time to connect the cables, because if it's unstable while the cables are going, it could the lava could actually shoot up and destroy Revolt's ship or burn the cables, right?
Yeah.
But once it's fully connected, it'll implement this process where it'll create kind of an energy shield around the cables, so it'll be more lava proof. Then at that point, you can just let go of the control and just let the volcano go crazy. That's when you start channeling it. But if you also activate all the instability stuff right before, so you'll need to time it, you can then have it all have at the same time, giving it the most energy possible.
Okay. Now, is there a way to do this in a really efficient manner that doesn't destroy my energy pool?
If you did, you would not be in this situation.
That's fair enough. You know what? That's the questions that count.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What else? What's the gravity like on this moon?
Pretty heavy, because you guys don't want, and it's artificially put like that by the mission station, because you guys don't want the lava to spill out and hit everything and try to land.
So, when factoring in a leap, if it gets to that point, how much is that going to take to leap out of this gravity?
Good point. You can lower the gravity fields.
Okay. Now, is that something I can do after the
You can set a timer.
extraction? Okay, okay, I'm gonna set a timer then.
Now, when do you want to set the timer? 7 minutes exactly, or a bit before? Because it might take a bit for the fields to actualize.
How long does the warp take?
The warp from the ship?
Yeah, it's basically
Revolt
how
say
long...
he can get it done in 4 seconds.
Oh my god.
So that
How
30
fast
second
am I-
window, 4 seconds, yeah.
How far have I ever flung myself? How
The
fast?
farthest?
How fast?
How fast?
Has it been 4 seconds or under?
Not from where you are to the ship, because the ship's a bit further away.
And is the gravity lowering? Is it like an instant process, or is it like a ramp up?
It would take a bit.
Okay, I guess I'll set the timer for. How long has it been? A minute? 10 minutes? An
Since
hour?
you started thinking this?
Yeah.
10 seconds. You're fast thinker.
Okay. How long does it take for the gravity field to lower? Like, how long is it been?
Completely?
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Okay, this is a 7-minute interval. I'll put the timer on.
Okay.
I guess. Okay, if it goes to 3 minutes, that means I have to wait for 4 minutes. It'll be crazy. Go 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because at least then I think I have time to fix something if it goes wrong.
Okay, fair enough.
Wrong. Okay. What else on this console? Is there any other factors I'm missing here? I'll look over every single possible scenario.
It's possible by activating too many timers, the system might be trying to do too much at once. So if you do some stuff manually, it will offload some of the bandwidth on the console. So right now you have 3 main timers. One is the... Well, 2 main timers, I guess. 2 or 3. One is the instability generators. So you have it set that whenever Groff ideally opens his mouth, and like 10 seconds after they warp into it and connect to the cables, then it starts going fucking crazy. That's the first timer. Second is the gravity timer, and third, I feel like you had a third timer for something. Not gravity. Not the instability stuff. Maybe just 2 timers. So if you made one of them manual, it could help.
With the first thing, okay, which one would be less taxing on me? I assume the gravity thing because it's just like a.
Yeah, because at that point you just click it and then you're good.
Okay, I'll make that manual.
Okay.
I will power up for this. I'm gonna use every single ult I have, any item I have that needs to be more powerful, whatever I have. I don't care what it is.
Okay, you're using all your energy now. You're getting ready. Okay. Now, the moment, Josh. Pick 4 numbers.
And those are the fail numbers.
Is it? Yeah.
Okay. I think it's gonna be on the clipping. I don't know. Okay. What are numbers that I? Okay. You know what? 1. 1, 8.
Okay.
9 and 2.
1, 8, 9, and 2.
I need something in the middle. Give me a middle number.
Okay. 1, 9 did appear, but that's fine. You're gonna need another one, we'll say.
That's just fantastic.
Okay. So, here's what happens, Josh. Okay.
What's the second number?
Well, hold up. You'll see. Okay.
Oh, great.
So, okay. You, basically, you set the timing. Okay? You set the timing. You get ready. In that window, you guys timed it perfectly. Groff starts stopping, like, at the 5-minute mark, but because he's injured and everything, it's slow. And then he opens his mouth over Io. Okay? In that second, 3 minutes before already, or 5 minutes before, you already turned off the gravity. So by this point, things are flowing a bit more smoothly. And as a result, the ship launches and it gets in there, connects it. Josh, the instability thruster stuff activates before. The volcano starts churning. You start directing energy. You feel every fiber of energy going through you, Josh. Pouring into it. Now, the fabric bender... Go ahead.
No, I was waiting for them to wait for the butt.
The fabric bender is completely powered. They're saying, get the fuck on, Josh. Okay? So, using the other blast your reserves, you blast towards the asteroid. But, Josh, you see, the lava is in such an unstable form that even though I powered it, some of the lava, some of it goes towards you, Josh. Obviously, if you get hit by it, it stops your momentum. You use some of your psychic powers to stop it. But it's enough that it makes you start plummeting a bit. You rise up, Josh, again, using your psychic powers. 15 seconds remaining. The lava tries to envelop you once again. You push them away. You go even further. This time you shoot the gravity underneath yourself, so it pushes away the lava below you, but it propels you towards Groff. But as you keep going, you see the asteroid's getting more and more unstable. The lava is still like trying to like almost like a dragon trying to envelop you. And just as you're about to make it to Groff, your energy's gone. Okay.
That's just fantastic.
You see, the lava starts trying to fall around you. Issa's using her time magic to buy you just a bit more time before the warp engine takes off. But Josh, hope has arrived. Out of nowhere. Okay? Out of nowhere. Pazuzu, the space bat, appears. You latch onto it. Luke manages to grab onto you. You don't know why he's here. He takes you into Groff. The cable's disconnected. You guys managed to get away. Hi! I'm here! Luke yells.
The fucking space bat.
Luke! Revolt yells out.
How are you even here?
Oh, I got blown away by that little asteroid thing. I ended up here. I was walking around for so long until I saw you guys.
You were walking around?
Yeah. I was trying to find out where the buildings are, but I just kept finding volcanoes.
Well, I never thought I'd be so happy to see you before.
Yeah. It was quite a journey. It's kind of too bad to left Ty, though.
Wait, where is he?
I left him there.
Well, he survived worse.
Yeah? I think he'll probably be fine.
He'll probably figure it out.
Yeah.
Probably like mutate.
So, the fabric engine, you guys have set the coordinates. You guys appear actually back at Earth miraculously. You guys had enough energy that you guys go all the way back to Earth.
We made it. We made it, guys. We're home.
Woo!
Wow, Luke, I owe you one, actually. My lord.
How about you marry me?
Night.
I don't know if I owe you that kind
I
of
see
one.
you.
Night. Well, I definitely owe you something.
Oh, okay. Is that what you
know
meant?
what? You know, we'll see. You know
Okay.
what? I wanna take 2 hours to get my thoughts in order. And you know what? Luke? What's your favorite restaurant?
I live Earl's Rib Palace.
I've never been. But you know what? We're gonna go today.
Alright.
Let's get sent back into space.
I like it. And Josh, that will be the end of the session.
What are those numbers? Come on, what were those numbers?
Okay, so you had no failures on the second number.
Oh, thank
It was the first one that you had failure, the 9. That's why I gave you a bit of a scare. But you got out.
Ugh, I'm tired.
Hey, a happy ending though. Think about that.
Hey.
I did get a happy.
This happy endings for both of you is just unfortunate that another ending didn't go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do dumb shit.
It was quite unfortunate.
You know.
It's okay. He'll come back as Guntipus.
Hell yeah.
Guys, a toy
Dude,
soldier would not have saved him.
Oh,
Wait,
the toy soldier wouldn't have?
No.
Damn.
What were the toy
I
soldiers?
forgot about that too. man.
The toy soldier was literally just gonna a giant toy soldier that was gonna arsenal weapons on it, but it wouldn't.
Hell yeah. Aw.
Yeah.
Actually, no, wait. Could I have saved him when his wing blew up?
When his wing blew up,
Yeah.
if he had immediately like generated more wings and tried to get some thrust, possible. But by that point, it was really hard.
What happened to his wings?
Basically, a mixture of decomposition and the gravity down there as well.
Ah.
Just unfortunate. What the hell is?
Yeah. Hey, that's how we always die in this game. It's fine. It
Yeah, man.
happens.
Yeah, bro. Shit.
That's
You,
just how
you,
it be.
you just dig your way out and still die.
That's my philosophy. You're gonna give them some hope.
I mean, it's not always a roll of the dice when we die, so
Yeah.
it just has to happen sometimes.
Sometimes you just have to put yourself in a good position. If you still die, you just die. That's how it is.
That's how it is, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, if I died there, you know what? I could die happy. I did everything I could do. I tried.
yeah.
I didn't want to be in space anyway. I got forced to be out here.
Space is big, man.
Remember, guys, space is big. Fucking hate hearing that. So that's just a nice way of saying you're gonna die.
Remember, guys, space is real big.
Yeah, it's just like, yep, you're dead.
That was like the worst 30 minutes of my life. Like floating a square around like fish.
That was pretty rough.
I know this was sitting there just fucking cackling like, yep, look at these idiots trying to live in space.
Alright, it's pretty late, so I'm gonna head out of here.
All right, bro. Keep it good.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night.